Preacher Anselmo here. Some call me the kid, some call me the old man, and you are jamming your ever-loving genitals off with Maximum Threshold.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
What we've got here is
maximum voltage, maximum power, maximum carnage. This is Maximum Threshold. Call the show at
440-709-4977.
Maximum Threshold. And here's your hosts, Dom and
Jeff. He's actually quite smart. He just makes errors of judgment along the way.
Yeah. And we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Live right here. Live wire. Up in here, up in here.
Some more girls up in that house.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Give me a yeah.
Yeah.
Give me another yeah.
Yeah.
Give me another.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's
was that modern day cowboy?
That was the beginning riff of it. I think it was bleeding into the next song. So much for the surprise. I didn't have the other song I was going to play for you.
What was
by
that?
them.
What'd you give?
That's right. I got the other one. That's what the hell is it? What's the other one? The other sissy song by them. Not the love song.
They have all kinds of tender songs.
Did you say tender songs?
Yes.
Damn, those are bleeding vagina songs.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, it is.
Bleeding vagina.
I'm not saying I don't like it either.
Who goes running?
Hey, I do. I ain't gonna lie. You can't get me in this. I'm right there with you. Let's see here. We got a fun-filled packed show for you. We're going to have Ben Mills going to be calling in a couple minutes.
Yay!
That's right. And you just got done hearing the Smoking Hearts with Seatbelts off their latest upcoming release. So we're going to talk about that, and they're a UK band. So he's going to be making a long-distance call to us. So it's going to be cool, man. We're looking forward to it. And Michael turned us on to these guys, so he's the expert on the Smoking Hearts.
Smoking Hearts, not arts.
That's right.
I got smoking, steaming, bloody farts right now, to be honest with you. I made the mistake of having Taco Bell at 3 in the morning.
Oh, that would do it.
Oh, the cheesy, crunchy, grilled stuffed nacho to go thing.
Yeah.
The commercials are great, so I had to try one. You know I always try Taco Bell stuff.
Oh, I know you do. You're a great spokesperson for them.
It wasn't bad.
Well, how was it? What did it taste like?
It had some sour cream in there. It had some of those crunchy things. Maybe some meat.
Some meat.
Some cheese.
You know what kind of meat it was?
It was the mystery meat that Taco Bell puts on everything, unless you pay extra for steak or chicken.
Do you think that's really chicken? I think Taco Bell, since they're owned by Pepsi, they're still owned by Pepsi, aren't they?
I don't know. Do I look like I fucking drink Pepsi?
Yeah.
Pepsi doesn't support Israel, so I don't drink. I try not to drink Pepsi. Although I do enjoy Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pibb?
No, that's Mr. Pibb. Unless you get the real
Dr.
generic
Thunder?
shit, it's Dr. Thunder.
Right.
Dr. Thunder! You know, Dr. Thunder! You know what, though? That shit actually tastes pretty good.
It does. I wonder why. Do you think your mic sounds a little bit off?
Yeah. There is a fucking rumble in the jungle, dude. If it'll be a miracle if I don't shit myself before the show's over.
We got baby wipes if you need them. I got all your settings the same as mine, so you should sound better.
You talk very softly.
We're
going to paint some happy trees.
Yeah, with sperm. Yeah, well, thank everybody for tuning in to this week's edition of the Maximum Threshold Radio Show, episode 365, I think.
I don't know.
We got a lot going on, man, especially the Maximum Threshold royalty over here. We're going to be hitting the roads here pretty soon, coming to a town probably not near you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys are going to be checking out the M3 Fest, as well as any other festival, Rocklahoma, you may just find us there.
Who's going to Rocklahoma?
I don't know, man. I'm just
You? You're going to Rocklahoma? Are you allowed?
No, I was just making it up, man. Just make it sound like we're big. You never know. We may have representatives over there attending and reporting on the events over there at Rocklahoma. And, hey, like I said, don't be surprised if you see us at a festival near you, man, 'cause we're planning on doing a lot of weird stuff.
You'll see me.
Yeah, you'll see Michael before
at M3.
Yes, he will be there.
Rocking out.
That's right.
With my cocking out.
That's right.
And there'll be a drunk lady boy with me named Shannon. Shannon might die of alcohol poisoning.
I was thinking about that, but he's thinking I don't think it's going to happen, really. Just because you see how fast I contradicted myself in that. Just because he drinks the Milwaukee Best.
They don't serve that at festivals. They don't have that at bars, so he has to drink something else.
Oh, so he won't have the best.
He will.
Have to settle for second.
He will have, and it's Milwaukee's Best Light, by the way. He will either drink Corona or Miller Lite, because he says that the Beast tastes just like Miller Lite with a little more water in it. Well, it is a Miller product.
Yeah.
But he'll be in fucking full creature mode.
Creature.
He will be like he'll be passing out with eating, and I'll be shoving food in his nose.
That's funny. So that's a Friday and Saturday night, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, that's perfect calling into the show stuff.
He was like, I'm going to take off Monday. I'm like, why, dude? You'll have the whole ride home to suck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just needs another extra day to recover.
Probably. He's going to be shit. I'm not his designated driver. He's my designated drinker.
Oh, man. You need to send pictures. We'll do real time. We'll get you the Ustream app.
I ain't fucking around. I'm going to see fucking Night Ranger, Tesla, Striper, Jakey Lee's Red Velvet Donuts or whatever they're called. John fucking Karabi.
Oh yeah, you get to sing along with him. Maybe I sent him a message today. Maybe we can get you to be on stage with him.
Kicks Extreme are playing.
Oh, that's the first day, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish they would add a mystery guest like Twisted Sister, or Steel Panther.
Oh, they'd fit in perfect with that.
But Twisted Sister's drummer left, or I don't think he left, but he's the new drummer in Adrenaline Mob.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
No, I wasn't paying attention to that. I knew somebody was doing some other side stuff. I didn't think it was him. I thought it was JJ was doing something. That's AJ, isn't it?
AJ Pirro.
Yeah, is that him?
I believe so.
Huh. We should get a hold of Eddie Ojeda and ask him what's the dealio. Because we did go to school with him.
You did. I'm younger than you.
That's right. Oh, come on, phone.
God damn it.
Where you at, phone? Come on. There we go. Maximum Threshold, you're on air. They hung up.
Professionals.
Oh, we had two people call at once.
Mm-hmm. Nice try.
Yeah, see this 266? That's a Beavis call. Come on. Ben, call us right back. I know that was you. Let me see now. We're going back and forth messages over here. Here we go. Hey, this happens on real radio too. But they have other people answer their phones. Doesn't go straight to the board. the motherboard. Let's see here. Let's see if we can call him. I don't know if we can call him. Huh? I don't like that. There we go. You there? Ben?
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Just sitting in my kitchen having a coffee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coffee? Aren't you supposed to be drinking
Yeah.
tea?
Nah, I drink coffee.
Coffee.
I got Michael
Yeah,
here. Michael's sitting here next to me also. So you got Michael and Dom here talking with you. So what's going on, man, other than the coffee thing? I know it's pretty late over there.
Yeah, I needed to stay awake. I was drifting off, waiting to call in.
Nice.
What did you do to keep yourself awake?
I've been convinced to play a game, a PC game called Daisy. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's basically the most boring, frustrating game in the world. You just roam around this fake Russian village collecting items to protect yourself against zombies.
Nice.
They're Russian zombies. They steal your bread and your toilet paper.
Yeah.
You think that game's boring? Wait till you hear this radio show. We got
Good one. I need to stay awake.
Yeah. So before your coffee kicks in and you have to take a power dump, because coffee is a natural diuretic, why don't you tell us where everybody can find your music, your tour dates, buy your merchandise, and donate coffee?
Right, well, with the Smoking Hearts, our website's really easy. It's smokinghearts.com, and everything you need to know about the band is on that site. The tour dates, the merch, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams, the personal addresses, home addresses, anything you need to stalk us, all on that site. So that's really it, really.
So,
we just come off tour with, I don't know if you're fans of them, the Black Veil Brides. Just done a tour with them in the UK. And about to do a tour with Hellstorm. And that's it for now, at the moment. And our album's out in a week, I think, in the States.
Nice.
On the 28th of January.
Nice. So, give us a little bit of the background history of the band.
We formed about, I think, with me in the band 3 years ago. But most of the guys have been playing in bands together since they were in school. So that must be about 14 years now, I think they've been playing together. And then I joined about 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still the new boy, and I'm still treated like the new boy.
Damn, you need to bust our ass.
Well, you're the singer, so they need you. Do you ever tell?
Yeah, there is that.
Do you
but
ever?
Still, I'm the new boy.
Do you tell? Them,
yeah, I caused enough trouble that they kind of. Hello.
Yes. Do you?
You just beat.
Oh, that was Dom's. He did a diabetes test strip, and he's in the red. We like to play a game, and the whoever of our listeners gets closest wins something when they guess his blood sugar level. So,
I think tonight we'll be giving away another autograph poster of George Lynch.
Yeah,
from 1989.
You got any interest in that?
No. I don't know what his blood sugar level will be. I reckon it's very high.
Well, he does have the diabetes. This is the Farewell to Dom's Foot show. Would you like to say a loving, warm farewell to Dom's left foot?
Is it getting that bad?
Not yet, but any day now. We're on the precipice.
I don't know. Can I have the foot?
You can mount it. You can bronze it and hang it from your rearview mirror.
Yeah,
like a little kid's shoes.
We'll put it in the van.
Big old greasy Dago foot, full of diabetes.
At least my nails are good. They're not all fungal and stuff. Well, they're not. They're nice.
Is that a pedicure or just naturally?
They're just naturally beautiful.
Well looked after?
He hasn't. I don't know who he's kidding. He hasn't seen his feet in like a month.
I really
haven't.
Not
a month, in like a year.
I went and saw my podiatrist, and I let her play with my feet.
Yeah.
I have to pull them out of her mouth, but
yeah, that was bad.
I know. Well,
oh, look at that! Go down to that. I like the Smoking Hearts. Everybody go check out their merchandise. They have their own version of the TCB in a Flash logo.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and we also have a Motorhead one as well.
Guys, got anything original?
We used to sell our own hot sauce until we sold out. Well, we didn't really sell out. We just used it all ourselves.
What did you call it? The Smoking Hearts Burning Farts Hot Sauce?
I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Off With Your Head, because it's after one of the songs on the album.
Yeah, I had the screaming, burning, bleeding farts this morning and all day. I didn't make the wisest choice. I had Taco Bell at 3 in the morning. Do you guys have Taco Bell over there?
We had Taco Bell when we did South by Southwest. I think me and Nobber, a guitarist, we had a motel together, and he was really hungry. And about 10 a.m., I don't know where, but he came back with $5 worth of Taco Bell, and it lasted him about 3 hours, and then he sat on the toilet for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
It's not what you got, it's what you get.
He said it's the worst thing he's ever done, and he'll never eat it again.
Oh, God.
Give me back.
I had some at 3 in the morning, and I could shit through a screen door and not touch anything right now. But everything makes me shit like that. I could drink water, and that does that.
Yeah, he rang me. He rang through. I was in the other room because I couldn't deal with his toilet. He was farting anymore. He goes, put it this way, I've just farted and some of it's on my pillow.
It's a great colon cleanser.
Yes.
I'm sure if you ate some celery with that, I'm sure you rip out some polyps and stuff on the way out.
You know,
that'd be good for you.
I don't think it was the Taco Bell is one of the few fast foods that doesn't give me the shits. Like McDonald's, I can eat an egg McMuffin and I could before I'm done with it, I'll be shitting.
It's the greasy sausage.
Egg McMuffin is definitely they're like the reverse colonic irrigation.
Mm-hmm.
Dom loves greasy sausage.
They're always better going in.
Yeah, what do they have over in England aside from like London broil and fish and chips? Like, what fast foods do they have?
We have McDonald's, KFC. We had one Taco Bell, and that didn't last very long.
Your bandmate blew up the toilet. Oh wait, that was in Austin.
And then we've got our own sort of McDonald's. It's called Wimpy.
Oh yeah, I've eaten at Wimpy's before. They have their hamburgers. They have eggs in it. They have eggs in their hamburgers, don't they?
Yeah, and it's called. They've got one. It's called a bender in a bun.
Oh, they're pretty rough.
Does that have like a hit of heroin in it or something?
Yeah.
So you said you were over here for South by Southwest. Do you have any plans of touring America and trying to take the colonies back for the motherland?
I'm not really sure. We're meant to be out. We're meant to be coming over in April this year, but that got put back because we're doing a House Storm tour over here. But I think we're meant to be coming back in May or June for an extended period of time. But I'm not sure exactly what the dates are, or who it's with, or where we're going to be going. But that's one of the plans, is May, June in the States.
Nice. That should be fun. Did you find that the American women were better groomed than the British women?
They can't handle their drink as well as the British women. I know that.
I can agree with
but they are. They I don't know. It depends. Yeah, they are quite well groomed. But I wouldn't say they were better groomed than the UK. I don't know what Americans' opinion or American idea of a British woman's grooming is.
I don't know. All I know is Elizabeth Hurley is fucking hot. She's British, right?
So is
She's
B.
very
Arthur.
good for her age.
So is Pippa. Pippa Middleton, is that her name?
You Americans are obsessed with Pippa Middleton. Yeah, I don't think she's all that. If I'm honest.
She's beautiful. I only know her because there's this lounge singer I listen to named Richard Cheese, and he did a live album that was supposedly from the royal wedding. Obviously, it was just recorded at somewhere here, and he actually says, "Pippa, come undo my zipper." But it was pretty funny. Did you? So, like, I know that you got that whole island thing that you guys share with Ireland and Scotland and shit. Do you ever bang an Irish woman and say, "England, get out of Ireland"?
No.
You're gonna do it now, aren't you?
I think I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
Well, let me break it down for you. So next time you bang an Irish woman, because like Ireland wanted their freedom, and what was that dude's name? Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah.
Always said England, get out of Ireland or whatever. Yeah. Next time you bang an Irish broad, just say that in the middle of banging her, and then blow your British charm all over her face.
You got to do the.
Okay. I'll bear that. I'll remember that, and I'll think of you as I do it.
Oh, don't think of me. Think of Dom's foot.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh no.
We could scream freedom, like
William Wallace. Freedom. Yeah.
Like throw your sword.
I swear that Taco Bell was screaming that when it was flying out of my anus. So, if you could come over here and tour with any bands, what would you? We're looking at some of your pictures on Instagram, and the one that just flashed up was someone standing there, and someone drew like a giant cartoon penis.
Yeah, that's the glories of Snapchat. It's taking over everyone's world in the UK at the moment.
Yeah, if you could tour with anybody over here, who would it be?
Well, I think the band would love to tour over there in America. Is probably Every Time I Die. I think they're a great band. They'd be good to tour with. Sorry, I was slurping my coffee. I don't know, Rocket from the Crypt, something like that. Pennywise. We did a few shows with a band called Death by Stereo. That was fun. But I can't really think. Well, I think we just want to tour with anyone in the States. You just get over there.
Morning Wagon.
But yeah, I'm not sure how well known the Cancer Bats are from Canada. In America, they'd be a good band to tour with in the States. So we get on quite well with them. We toured the UK a few times with them.
Wait, who was that? The what?
Cancer Bats.
Oh, it was the Cancer Bats.
Yeah. That'd be a fun tour to do in the States, I think.
Oh.
And another time, for everybody just tuning in here, we had the frontman from the band The Smoking Hearts, and we got Ben on the phone here, and we're just touching base with him, just get the word out there about their new record that's coming out here, and just want to help get the word out there to everybody. You need to check these guys out.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, you should definitely check us out, everyone. But yeah, the album's out on Bullet Tooth on the 28th of January.
Nice.
So get your pre-orders in now on their website.
Some good stuff there, man. I'm glad I got turned on to this. Michael passes on to me. He says, man, you got to check these guys out. I've been listening to them for some time, and you really like them. And I was like, okay, I put them on there. I'm like, damn, this is good. And I kind of bypassed a bunch of people, and I went right to you and to get you on the show here, man. And I really appreciate you, taking time out and coming on here with us.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's good to be asked. Really, it's weird getting messages asking to be on radio stations in the States. Obviously, the album's been out in the UK for over a year now.
Oh, wow.
And we've just been waiting for it to come out in America. We've been sort of pushed around from different labels, and finally Josh Bulletooth went, let's just have it, let's put it out. And it's absolutely fantastic. He's worked so hard to get that record out. We really appreciate everything he's done.
Just a couple more things here, before we get going here. But myself, man, I really thank you again for being on here, and for us having the opportunity to checking you out and your music and everything.
Oh, cool! Thank you. No, I appreciate it. The opportunity to do it.
Are you guys coming back for the what do you call it? South by Southwest again?
Not this year. No, we were meant to, but then we've got some shows over in the UK that we've already confirmed, so we can't get out of them. So we're gonna give that a miss this year, but we'll have another record next year, so we'll be over vlogging that, trying to get some more people interested. But last year was so much fun. Like, I think South by Southwest is possibly the best week of my life. I've never had so much fun.
There's a lot.
So many shows. I think we played something like 10 shows in 3 days.
Wow.
At South by Southwest.
It's pretty impressive.
There's something great about it. I mean, we were walking down the street one day, and Andrew WK rode past on a bike, and Jack Black was playing with an umpire band in the middle of the street. It's just absolutely bizarre.
Yeah.
Did you guys got any European stuff? Maybe Australia, Japan, China?
We've got a European tour that's in April with Hellstorm, and we played Soundwave in Australia last year. Was it last year or the year before last? Year before last, and we're going back there next year. They were Australia was the first country to release Victory, so it'd be good to get back there with a new album in a couple of years or in a year.
And that was just a festival you played over there, you said?
Yeah, it was. It's a 2-week festival, like, over the whole of Australia. We played. It was like Slipknot and System of a Down, loads of bands like Cro-Mags, all of them really, all those names of bands.
Very well.
You can imagine.
Very well. What what festival would be your dream festival to play? Because I know there's Europe has all those big festivals. America's
we've got a fair few over here. I don't know, the American one's Coachella's pretty cool. Just the lineup for this year is amazing, especially the Sunday. I don't know. I'd like to play. I don't know. I'd just like to play with Bon Jovi. I think any festival Bon Jovi's on.
Yeah.
Just get drunk and shout at old women with their tits out.
Yeah.
That's like a local bar over here.
Knee knocking titties. You like them? You like them young and high, or you like them low and saggy?
I like them young and high.
Yeah.
And old and saggy. Really.
Damn, you like mine then?
Yeah, Dom's got a nice set of perky B pluses.
Right.
If you don't mind a little hair on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I don't mind a ring of hair around a nipple.
There you go. Keep the milk warm.
Gives it character.
That's right. It's good for flossing.
I prefer a nice young shaved boy myself. And by young I mean 19 or 20.
Yeah, the age of consent.
Dom's been with a few lady boys, by the way.
I didn't know that.
Or Benny boys, as he always
says. Many trips to Thailand, yeah.
Yep,
as he probably calls them. You ever get involved with a tranny governor?
I've never been involved with a tranny, no, but there's a town in England where the most attractive girl in that town was actually a tranny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a horrible. We were on tour once, and I was like, the only attractive girl in this room is actually a man.
Yeah,
she's terrible. That's England for you.
Pre or post, as you guys say over there, did she have the meat and tubage?
Pre.
Oh,
the meat and two veg. Yeah.
Oh, so that's out of the question. But
it's out of the question. But
if the twig and berries were gone, would you have given it a whirl?
I'm not sure.
They're just clipped.
I don't think so.
So if he was neutered, right?
Well, I mean, it would be like driving. It would be like taking a boat through the Panama Canal. You know, it's man-made, but it still gets you where you need to go.
That's right. Little spit and good and go.
Dude, I would totally bang a post-op tranny if she was the hottest girl.
Yeah, I mean,
You're asking for a lot.
You're going to do it.
It never works that way.
Once.
You always end up drunk in a bar and you end up with one of them.
No, I've never
Always,
actually ever.
Always.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I never knew what a Benny Boy was until you said anything, Dom.
Man, I just hate it when you get those those stubble marks on your back. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, not from experience. No.
I hate when you get a bleeding anus from a giant cock ramming you full speed out of nowhere.
The inconsiderate people who don't use lube.
That's right.
That's right. I mean, I'm not opposed to alternative lifestyles. I think everybody has the right to be happy. But my happiness involves no penis near my rectum.
Wouldn't be the first.
Or in my hands or in my mouth, unless in my hands if I'm going to the bathroom or if I'm stretching my meat.
Somebody else's?
No. I mean, if you give me enough money, I'll
so what's your going rate?
Me or
what would you take?
Let's ask our guest first. How much would it take you to take a shot across the face?
Who? You?
You?
Me?
Yeah, I'll tell you my number after you tell me yours.
10 grand.
Wow, you work cheap.
Yeah, well, money's tight.
Must have been in movies.
Money's tight, but for that price, your anus won't be very long. Hi-oh!
Across the face, 10 grand. In actually penetration, I'm going to say 50.
Wow.
50 grand.
You do work cheap. See, I would need enough money that I would never have to work again.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you just got to go, right, that's my 50 grand. Okay, I've done it.
Nope.
It's only 50 grand. It's only one in and out. It's not like a full sexual assault, is it?
I mean, I'm talking. You got to work the shaft,
the twister,
in the balls,
tornado, and all that.
You got to take that shot right in your grill too, buddy.
Does he got to smile?
No, you got to take it in your mouth.
Oh, wow.
No, you said across the face, not.
Okay, well, across the face, but still for 10 grand, dude. I'm about to start rolling my pennies just to see if you're a man of your word.
Now that's.
You got to get across the pond as well.
I got a boat. I got a canoe or a kayak.
If you show up at my door with 10 grand and you come in a boat, I'll do it.
I ain't coming in a boat. I'm coming in your face. Hi-oh! Thank you. Good night. Sorry, you set me up on that one. Yeah, no, I would need. You give me enough money that I don't have to work again.
This sounds like a dating service now.
I would, dude. I would go to town.
So, what's your price?
Let me think of how much money I make a year.
You know, double that.
No.
Does it have to be on the internet or anything?
No. This is perfectly private. Like nobody has to know.
That's kind of cheating, though.
What? Indecent proposal.
Yeah.
Dude,
you actually are writing this out. You're trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm doing some Jewy math here. It would probably have to be close to, at least somewhere close to $1 million.
Damn.
Well, does it work again?
Is it like pesos or euros?
Seems a bit much.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do a good fucking job, man. You can get your money's worth. Yeah. You can get the best blowjob of your life.
I'm putting no effort in. 10 grand, no effort.
No. You're gonna get
I'm not
a good.
No smile, no. I'm not faking it.
You're gonna get a good mouth pumping for 10 grand.
Do all the work.
You're gonna, yeah. You're just gonna sit there and get your mouth pumped, and you're gonna, and then it'll be like that high school thing. Don't worry, honey, I'll pull out when I'm gonna come.
Just a tip. That's just a tip.
You ever do that shit? You're like, don't worry, I'll pull it out when I'm gonna come, and you just fucking jam their face down a little further, and then they look up with that look in their eyes.
They
and
say,
like,
"Mom, I'm sorry." Mom, I'm sorry.
No, my mom would never ask me to pull.
Dad,
you just stepped out on my line.
Oh, damn.
I said my mom would never ask me to pull out.
Oh, then you would have said, "Oh, well, my dad would."
Yeah, no.
Damn, I was. See.
Oh, so everybody, for 10 grand, you can go over to England and get your dick sucked.
Yeah.
It'll be more like a mouth pumping, but
Would you give them a free CD?
yeah, 10
Yeah,
grand.
go on.
Can't
Yeah, tell me to take over a minute. Sleeping here.
Yeah, like
Here's a t-shirt. Clean yourself off.
10 grand, you get a blowjob from an up and coming
It's one
rock
of the
star.
pre-order specials that you can get for Brother Two.
See, what you need to do is make that offer for your drummer or your bass player. Sell someone else out. The singer should cost more.
A drummer would probably wouldn't. I think he would just curl up and die if someone even tried it. He's just like, no, and just roll over. I'm not sure. Our bass player Calvin, he'd probably have a quite low price as well, I think.
He might do a better job, though.
Yeah, he would do a better job.
He'd smile at the end.
He's definitely dedicated.
He's more dedicated. He's more into the band. Well, you are the new guy.
You take one for the team.
Yeah, exactly. His heart's in it more than mine is. His mouth will be as well.
Damn. Hey, and on that note here, we're going to get going here. I know, I'm just playing.
I'm just playing. So everybody, the bottom line is, if you're going to see the Smoking Hearts, pay for the meet
Bring
and
your
greet.
wallet.
Pay for the meet and greet, and if you got an extra 10, 15 grand,
you get hooked up.
10 grand
Yeah, exactly.
you get.
Come for the meet and greet, and then
Stay for the meet and eat. So,
come for the meet and greet.
So for 10 grand you get a knobber. Will you throw in a rim job for an extra 5?
No,
No.
that's getting up to like the 30s, 40s, I think.
Okay.
For that.
I'm just trying to help an up and coming brother out, you know.
Does that get you some demo done?
I appreciate it. I appreciate the help and the enthusiasm to help.
You know.
Are you allowed to pimp on the radio?
Yes.
You are.
I am. I'm Jaime the Jewish pimp.
Jaime.
You could for $50 you can whack off with Dom's recently dismembered left foot. For 10 grand,
makes a good charm.
For 10 grand, you can get a knobber from the lead singer of the hottest new band out of England, the Smoking Hearts. So I got a question. What's the difference between the United Kingdom? Well, the United Kingdom I know is the island as a whole. What's the difference between Britain and England?
Well, Great Britain is the same as the United Kingdom, basically.
Okay.
And then England is one of the countries in Great Britain.
Okay, I didn't know that. See, I thought
Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and England.
Oh,
and then Ireland or Ayr is completely removed of United Kingdom and Great Britain.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
and
Ireland is 2 countries.
I did not know that Great Britain was actually all of that one big island.
Yeah,
I learned something new tonight. Well, I learned 2 things.
A lot of people say that Britain ain't great anymore. Like,
and what do you say to that?
I say it's pretty good. It's still Great Britain, and it's still your country you're from. You got to have a bit of patriotism, isn't it? Haven't you?
Do they circumcise you blokes over there?
No, no, just people do, but no, it's not. Circumcision is not really a thing over here.
So you got the bishop in the turtleneck.
I tell a lie. Great Britain is only England, Scotland, and Wales.
Are you wikiing this right now?
No,
I've just wikied it. I did.
So for 10 grand, you can get a young British lad, uncircumcised, to put your wiener in his mouth, but you got to move it around, and you cannot jazz in his mouth.
No, across the face.
Across the face. Not on your bare chest. You won't rub it in.
Yeah, go on. You got a choice. Across the face of the chest. 10 grand. I need money up front though. I need money.
You take
paid into my
PayPal?
bank account.
No half up front. No halfsies. No half up front. No.
No, it's got to be full payment up front. I can't trust people these days.
Do you ever bang an English or an American woman when you were at South by Southwest? Like you and the band, like gangbang a chick and go all at once. The British are coming. The British are coming. I don't know why I just thought of that.
No, we didn't. I wish we had though.
Now you got that in your cachet.
I'm writing that down now. That is going on the list of things to do.
There you go.
I did.
That's awesome. So, one more time. Everybody, it's the smokinghearts.com, is that right?
Yeah, no, it's just smokinghearts.com.
Smoke that?
No,
Oh.
We're making it easier for people.
Okay. I just saw it, like he still got you up on the page. Not .uk.com.
No, .com.
Yeah.
We're global.
You're nationwide.
That's right.
All right. Well, what's do we have his album up there?
Yeah, we got it.
What song would you like us to play?
Oh, I just got that the one song. What song?
Oh,
A seatbelt.
Seatbelts, isn't it?
Yeah.
We could play any song you want as long as it's seatbelt.
Play Seatbelts, I reckon. That's the one I want to hear.
What's your favorite British band?
Favorite British band? Oh, of all time?
Yeah.
Probably The Clash.
The Clash. What other?
Or Def Leppard.
Before or after he lost his arm?
That's a good question.
During the whole.
Oh damn!
When the arm went. I think that was the best. Oh no, I think after after his arm went, they got worse.
What do you think about him having one arm and beating his wife at the airport?
With his bad arm?
What?
He only had one arm when he did.
Did he have his prosthetic arm? Was
he never had a prosthetic arm? You jack off.
If he
did he not? I don't know about this. Right.
He got arrested or something at an airport. He was drunk and I think he was domestic violencing his wife. Like I don't know if he was like one arm choking her or something or hit her.
Just gives her a people's elbow.
That bitch should have done the dishes. That's a problem.
Well, he can't, can he?
You guys got running water over there? Wait.
What?
Never mind. That's not. I was thinking Australia. Never mind.
Australia. A little off.
Yeah. Why do the people in India speak better English than the people in America and England for that matter?
They go to school
because they're trained, aren't they?
They're so proper.
In English. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think it's just like a work thing, isn't it? Because a lot of them work in call centers and stuff, and they're trained to talk English.
Yes.
But they can only talk really good English from a script. So if you try and vary from the script, they go mental and they can't speak it.
I see.
Yeah. Apparently, in 1995, the drummer was arrested for spouse abuse in Los Angeles International Airport. He dragged his wife Stacy into a restroom by the throat and slammed her head against the wall.
That's hot.
Thank you. I told you. See what happens when you
guilty.
See what happens when you don't swallow?
Or do the dishes.
Yeah. He only got community service though, so.
What do you say to a woman with two black eyes?
Do the dishes again.
I don't know.
Nothing. She didn't listen the first two times.
That's right.
That's awful.
All right. Oh God. I hope none of our fans have listened. Our young impressionable fans have listened to this.
We do not condone violence against women.
No, we definitely don't.
Unless you're
100%.
Unless you're beating up a girl's pussy. or smacking her ass, and she likes that.
How vile.
I ain't smelling this shit over here next to me right now.
Yeah, I think I just shat in my pantaloonies.
Is it the Taco Bell kicking in?
Don't worry, it's kosher. I just had a trust fart. I just gambled and lost. Have you ever?
I did.
Have you ever shit your pants on stage?
Not on stage, no.
In the tour
Not
bus?
on stage. I've done it. We were doing a DJ set, and I've done it there. And I had to run off and go and get changed and shower. It was embarrassing, but no one knew. I just kept it to myself. Now everyone knows. That's
right. Did you ever were you ever sitting on your couch in your flat watching the telly, and you were like, I'm gonna squeeze out a little cheese, and you think you're doing the trust fart thing, and you throw some mud in your knickers? Yes, a shark.
No, not on the flat. Not in my flat. No, not sitting watching telly. Normally, if I need to, I'll just go to the toilet if I feel like it's going to come out.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't think. Sometimes you just think it's going to be some wind.
What's the risk, is it?
I don't know. I'm at a 99.9% gambling success rate. Even more than that. I shit my pants once every 10 to 12 years.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good ratio of not shitting your pants.
Tonight's the night, though. I can feel it. There is a ride in the dungeon.
A ride in the dungeon.
I want to find an English broad and teabagger.
David Coverdale's available.
David Coverdale. That's awful.
Boy, he popped up there.
David Coverdale's
He lives in Reno.
What?
He lives in Reno.
Does he?
Yeah.
David Coverdale had a pretty good fucking career there. Not to mention he was married to Tawny Katane.
Yeah, I was trying to get her on the show tonight. No shit. She never got the the lady never got back to me.
Hey, do not talk.
I know.
About Tawny
You see how fast
that's
I pulled it back?
That's the dream right there.
Tawny Katane. I've been trying to talk real nice to her. Mm-hmm. Please.
Are you peeing while you're on the radio?
No, I'm pouring myself a glass of water.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a bidet.
So do you feel that Austin Powers set the United Kingdom back 10 to 15 years?
I thought it was quite racist. I thought, is Michael Myers being a racist? No, it didn't really. I think it just sort of continued the stereotype that we've all got terrible teeth. Yeah,
is that true or not?
No, I've got the great teeth.
Yeah, to come across.
Yeah, exactly. You got to look good on camera.
Who do you think is who? So you think the greatest bands from England are the Clash?
Yeah.
Who's the other band that?
There's Iron Maiden. They're pretty fantastic. Black Sabbath, amazing. There's loads in there. Saxon.
Oh, Denim and Leather. Do you wear them together?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to wear denim and leather together. Nice. Never double denim though.
No love for the Beatles. No love for the.
Led Zeppelin. All right. I'm just not a massive fan. I think it's a bit. I liked it towards the end when they got heavier. Yeah. A bit more. I don't know. I didn't really like the poppy stuff.
Led Zeppelin.
I was not a massive fan of the Sex Pistols because they're the first really manufactured band. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Clash, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden.
You got no love for Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones.
I love the Stones. Led Zeppelin I never really got into Led Zeppelin.
What about Queen?
A bit Queen, yeah, I forgot about Queen. It's very hard. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, or it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Dude, I made a great decision at 3 in the morning and had Taco Bell, and you can't even remember this. Come on.
It's a long list. There's loads of great English bands.
Yes.
Who else? Gallows. The Kinks. Were they English? They weren't they? The Ruts. I can't really think of any more.
Modern English?
Modern English bands. Arctic Monkeys. They're pretty good.
Duran?
Till Tuesday.
What?
Till Tuesday was not from England, you fucking
They should have been.
diabetic prick.
They should have been.
Hush, hush. Keep it down over there. Wasn't Kajagoogoo from England?
They should have been too. And Bananarama.
Ooh, Bananarama.
Bananarama are off from the UK, yeah.
Yeah, good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, good one. Are there any bands from Ireland?
Flogging Molly.
U2, even though they're one of the worst bands of all time.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yep.
U2 are the worst band ever.
They're pretty bad. They have like...
Yeah. And
there's
Bono is further up his arse than fucking Morrissey.
Yeah. Isn't the Cure from England?
The Cure are from England, yeah.
Robert Smith.
They have a few good songs.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just thinking.
They're not one of my favourites.
Yeah. What if somebody put? Do they have iPods in England?
Yeah, we have iPods in England.
Electricity and shit, computers and what have you.
We've just got this thing, picture boxes.
Never heard of that.
They're television.
Oh, let's see. What would be the most embarrassing thing someone found in your iPod?
Oh, there's so much. My iPod's awful.
Like, what's your guilty pleasure? What do you listen to?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty bad, isn't it?
Oh, well, if you like it, you like it.
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson, that's on there as well.
Oh. She's really cute when she thins out a little bit.
Yeah.
But she gets kind of
she's a bit of
piggy.
a chunk now, isn't she?
Yeah.
She what?
She's a bit of a chunky one now, isn't she?
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
I don't keep up on pop culture.
She looks like Nell Carter a little bit now.
Oh, I love Nell Carter. I'd get on that big black ass like you wouldn't believe. That's besides the point that she's dead.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's been dead for a few
I thought
years.
you were just talking about her career.
No. How dare you?
Thank you.
So, have you ever seen the Golden Girls over in England?
I've never watched an episode, but I do know what it is.
No, never mind then. Because I was gonna ask you which Golden Girl would you like to bang?
I don't know. I don't know where they are. Which one's which? The sassy one. Go on, I have the sassy one. I don't know who that is, but
What's her name? Blanche.
Yeah.
Blanche. That's it.
Yeah. So
Blanche.
So what do you think a better island is to be stranded on? The one from Lost, the United Kingdom, or Gilligan's Island?
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I've not really watched Lost. I'll just say the United Kingdom. Go on. Let's just stay home. Don't have to go anywhere.
The professor just died.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
They never said his. Did you know they never said his name on the show?
No, the professor.
The professor. So he was Professor Feces.
Yep.
Is that Lost?
No, that
only
was
watched
Gilligan's
the
Island.
first season.
Lost was a pretty good show, actually.
Is that the one they had the dinosaurs on?
There was a smoke monster. Yes.
I saw one episode. I think it was the first
Yeah,
one.
I watched the first season and then I got bored.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to have to go because this phone call's probably cost me about 100 quid. So
How much is 100 quid? Is that like 50
about
pesos?
$200.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm phoning America, aren't I? On a mobile phone.
$100. You need to get Vonage. They're crazy generous. $9.99 a month.
I'm not. We don't have that over here. We have expensive, more expensive, and even more expensive.
Well, fuck. I guess we better try to promote your
That's
band.
right,
Then.
we definitely will.
TheSmokingHearts.com. They're fucking worldwide. Check them out. Get in on the ground floor, and you might be able to get that knobber for $10,000 before
Right.
the price goes up.
They can make his money back, pay his phone bill,
That's right.
Yeah,
and some.
that's what I need. I can phone in every week for 10 weeks.
That's right.
Well, thank
Exactly.
you. Thank you for your time, good sir, and we will do what we can to help you, and let us know when you got some monkey business going on so we can help promote you guys.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll see you. Hopefully, see you in May or June.
All right, I'll be.
We'll come on the show.
I'll have $10,000 by then.
Yeah, start saving. My price might have gone up by then, though.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll go
Deal's
down.
the deal. I'm locked in, man.
Yeah, this is copyrighted.
I'm locked in.
Yeah. Oh, if you put the money in my account now, I will definitely do it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, then. See you guys later.
Take care.
Going.
And then what are we going to play now? Seatbelt?
Yep.
Seatbelt coming at you from the Smoking Hearts.
That's right.
So everybody go and buy their merchandise and their CDs, and I'm sure they got music on iTunes, so we can just help pay for that $100 phone call.
That's right. We'll be right back after this here on Maximum Threshold. This is the Smoking Hearts with Seatbelts.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Oh,
I got the number.
But it was about to say who it was.
I don't want anybody to say it. We'll try it again.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We get fucking till the dawn, picking lots of cherries go. Right, City.
I wonder whose number that is.
Hello?
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 Who this?
The three fucktards together again.
Hey, who is this guy? What's up, Slap?
When you're playing modern day cowboy, Smasher.
Yeah.
Stop fumbling around with the fucking microphone because it's going. It's a showdown in the matter.
I ain't messing with it.
Professionals. In honor of Jeff, I just
charted.
put a pentagram on the top of my ginger ale.
There it is.
What up, niggle?
Nothing. What's going on?
You want to tell everybody your big effing news?
My big massive news?
Yes. No, I said effing, or did you call to talk about Ole's Allagash beer?
It's new stuff.
I just got off the phone with Ole. Him and the darling Mrs. Ole called me.
I sent him a text congratulating him.
Yep.
I didn't hear him. He didn't say nothing. He must not like Jewish people.
It was a laugh fest.
One-sided, I'm assuming.
No, the laugh provoked me to laugh.
That is quite a contagious laugh, wasn't it?
It is. I missed it. It made the weather outside seem not so frightful.
Aww.
Oh. What's wrong, boo-boo?
And there it is. See? Don't you feel better when you play the laugh? I did.
So what's shaking?
So what is doing?
Now we just had a pretty cool interview with Ben Mills from the band Smoking Hearts.
Yeah, you know, for $10,000 he'll blow you, but he'll just open his mouth. You got to do the pumping, and you can you can jazz on his face or on his chest, but not in his mouth.
That's right. Yeah,
that's understandable.
He said they'll probably be here in May or June, right?
Yeah.
So I think we should raise money,
fundraiser,
for one lucky listener.
That's right.
To get in on that. He came
for
in
Beavis to get in on it. For Beavis to get in on it.
He's usually the receiver.
Yes.
But it was like...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It was like, dude, I asked him the question, and he came in with a super low number. Like $10,000, dude. I'm like... I'm thinking at least $1 million. Shit.
Yeah, obviously he hasn't thought it through.
Nah. Well, no, because he got pretty... He was all in, you know. For $10,000, he's all in, but he wants the money ahead of time.
That's right.
He wants it in front. Yeah, and then you don't get anything in return for your investment.
Yeah, I told him I'm wise to that.
Exactly, dude. That's what he's doing. Mm-hmm. He's pulling the wool over eyes.
Yeah. So what's going on, man?
Not a thing.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
just tuned in and
I'm sorry.
heard the microphone. Yeah, me too. Heard the microphone banging and the thing and down. Oh, I can get that. I can get that. I can get that. Oh, I can get that. Oh, I can get that. I can get that.
What was I talking about?
Probably a tourniquet for your diabetes foot. I don't know.
The more things change. Play the Oli laugh.
It's more sinister in person.
It is.
Dude, I don't know about you, but I was hurting after they left from just laughing nonstop with them.
I know.
And nobody else is a comedian.
No. Not that, well, it's that laugh. Like, you don't know, when you hear that laugh, you don't know if you're about to get hit with an axe or if an arm's going to come around your shoulder and more laughing in your ear.
I did.
So do you got
I
some,
did.
you got some big news for us, or do you want to wait for it?
Oh, do you want the bombshell?
Do you want to give it to us?
I'm going to give it to you. Coming soon.
Wait,
very
hold on.
Wait,
Give him the drum roll.
Oh, yeah, give me the fucking drum roll.
Go ahead.
Very, very soon. In the Pit Radio. InThePitRadio.com. The website is almost done. We'll be up and running, and it's going to be kick-ass, man.
Nice.
It's going to be the bee's knees, as the kids say nowadays.
The T's and the B's, the titties and the beers.
That's right, man. The Franks, the beans, and all the in between.
Do you think possibly that you'll have the top quality production values of Maximum Threshold?
That's right. It's tough.
Dude, that's unattainable. I don't have that kind of bankroll.
That's right. Neither do we.
Oh, wait, yes, I do. I have $5.
Wait a minute. I don't see $5 worth of spending going on here.
You get what you pay for on this show.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I have $5, so I'm already $5 ahead of the game.
There you go. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about what you're doing?
Yeah, you want to interview me? Go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So where can everybody find all the info about In the Pit Radio?
Coming soon, InThePitRadio.com, or on Facebook. You can find us at In the Pit Radio, or Facebook.com/InThePitRadio. And we're on Twitter, too, so you can follow us and find out all the haps, as you queers like to say.
You know, we haven't used that line in a long time.
Yeah, I know, because you haven't talked to anybody.
Yeah, we have. We just got off the phone with somebody. $200 phone bill.
Yeah, this guy tried to. This guy from England said that phone call cost him about $100. I wanted to say, dude, you just wiped your ass with those English pounds and flushed them in the toilet.
Exactly. You just could have threw them in the English Channel, man, and see if they got here eventually.
Yeah. So tell us the mission statement of In the Pit Radio.
It's all about the music, man. All kinds of metal, man. Thrash, doom, death, black, grind, crust, black, and doom with thrash thrown in. We're going to do it all, man. We're going to talk to everybody. We're going to play everything. And it's all about the music, man.
Nice.
You're gonna have interviews and what have yous?
We're going to have interviews. We've talked to a couple people already. We're getting ready to get up and running, and we're going to get them out to you. We got some big names. I got some exclusives with Phil Anselmo. You might have heard of that guy a time or two before. And our good buddies, the Illegals. We got some stuff with Kyle Thomas and Trouble, some Earth and Grave stuff, some Warfather, Steve Tucker, vocalist and bass player from Morbid Angel, and there may be a Crowbar surprise or two in there as well, and more coming.
That's right. In the Pit Radio is coming, all over your face,
coming,
and your pussy.
The pit's starting.
Is now? Let me ask: is this like an old school circle pit, or are you talking about the
soggy biscuit?
The wall
of death, dude.
The wall of death.
It's the wall of death. I've been instructed if there's been to be any pit, it will be a wall of death.
So this is no lube entertainment.
Going in
what?
dry.
No lube entertainment.
Right. Sure. No lube.
Cover me. I'm going in dry.
Exactly, man. Just raw dog it
That's
in
right.
the pit.
That is right.
And you can also find us on Facebook, as I said, facebook.com/InThePitRadio, and we will be happy to get out some of our swank new stickers to you.
Nice.
I'm wearing those stickers over my nipples right now. Just,
That's nice, man.
just saying.
Do you have a straw hat on, too?
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah. Like Waterboy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I always send that picture, don't I?
I finally
Oh,
saved
no,
it.
we
That's
suck
why I
again.
said that's your go-to picture.
Everybody's been asking where Jeff's been, and I've been telling everybody that he's been in intense interviews to be the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
That's right.
Well, I go for my third interview on Tuesday, and we'll see. I need to. I got to get some names going. Who I want coordinator-wise.
Can I be the defensive coordinator?
I want to be Waterboy.
Yeah, you can do that. Woody Hayes' ghost is going to be. I'm going to have him do something. You know,
The kids of Woodley High will be running the special teams.
Oh, damn, yeah.
special teams exactly,
Yeah,
and
the dids.
selling popcorn.
Yeah, dids.
And doing the halftime entertainment?
Oh, we're getting
Yeah,
cheerleaders.
yeah. No, they're going to do a car, and they'll do a car wash before the game.
Ooh, kids of Woodley High in Speedos.
Oh.
Who would want to see that?
Is there,
That'll be easy ease.
is there anything you want to say to Dom's foot before it gets amputated?
It's been a long time coming. You two have had a hell of a run, and hopefully he'll be able to find a stub that can be half the foot that you were.
Oh.
Oh.
I was thinking about bronzing it and hanging it from my rearview mirror.
That would be, no, you got to put that on a mantle if you're going to bronze a foot. That's what you got to do, man. Actually, you got to mount it on like one of those, like the placards where they have the thing come up that you'd attach the baby shoes to,
Yeah.
and just like spray it with a spray bottle of formaldehyde so it stays fresh.
Ooh, minty fresh.
Mm.
Speaking of spraying, dude, I've been spraying the bowls like the dirtiest dog because I made a tactical error last night.
What'd you eat?
At 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You did not.
I did.
What about that rally's getting built?
Yeah.
That's excitement.
I knew that would be right up your alley, but you
Oh,
better,
my God.
you know that the curse of the Baconator is still a very real
That was
thing,
rough.
Dominic.
I know. That was
I think
rough.
it was the Coke, personally. They like the
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
that's what did it.
The Coca-Cola. Well, we all had Cokes, didn't we?
Yeah, we were all messed
Well,
up.
we
weren't
all had like large Cokes.
Yep.
Wait, no, Jeff.
But you can't say that because you got yours without ice.
Yeah, well,
In true Jewy fashion.
that's right. I want a full glass of pop. If I'm paying for the combo.
Can you put the ice in another cup?
Well,
A plastic cup.
one of the other reasons why I always get no ice is because if they can't get your drink right, they're gonna fuck up your burger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we all got something different on the burger because I got just bacon and cheese. What'd you get, Dom?
I think I got ketchup, mayonnaise, and extra bacon.
You got everything. What'd you get on it, Jeff? You got no cheese, right?
Nothing, just the bacon.
So we all got something different. So it couldn't have been the burger because we all had the faux shit.
It might have been the It might have been the bacon though.
Yeah.
That was a common factor in
That's
all
true.
of the burgers.
Yes. But nonetheless, I'm willing to give Rallies another shot.
I definitely will, too.
This may be the first rally that hasn't gone in the inner city.
Yeah, I know, dude. The Rallies is synonymous with the ghetto.
Sure is.
And I'm going to stay away from the Baconator. I'm going to go there. I might get a double cheeseburger with bacon, but I'm not going to call it the Baconator.
Then you have to get the Baconator. Why get the imitator?
Because the Baconator's what caused gave me a pink fucking sock.
It's Rally's pink socks. You give him the bill for that.
Rally pink sock. So,
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Yeah, so at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, your boy here was cruising through fucking Taco Bell drive-thru.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got one of those new grilled stuffed nacho.
All the ones that are cut in half, whatever, triangle.
Yeah.
Did you try running down the street while you were eating it? Was it convenient?
With a
No,
dog.
but it was running down my leg. It was pretty convenient. The commercial roped me in because I thought it was funny. Because you know that little teenage boy was like in there fingering their daughter and running away. Dude, that dude is a true. That kid is the fucking man because he was eating that thing and finger banging their daughter.
Damn, yeah, he did, didn't he?
Finger banging old Mary Jane Rottencrotch.
Yep, and then he's running
taco
down
in
the
his
street
hand.
Indeed on.
because he's got a smile, and all he needed to do at the end was go like this.
Smell it.
Do you guys remember when you were when we were in high school?
Yeah.
And like no girls in my high school would talk to me, so I had to go to I had a girlfriend from other schools.
Mm-hmm.
You had to talk to the girls in like the level classes, like the level E and shit.
No, I always managed to get I had good looking girlfriend, but she didn't go to my school, and she'd always have to have an ugly friend that one of my friends could bang, so I could get
The
a
bomb?
ride. Yeah, the duff, and but you know I'd be riding home. The one girl I dated 2 girls that lived in Garfield Heights, which is like 35-40 minutes from where I lived at the time, and because it took forever to get to the freeway and shit. But dude, you'd sit in the car the whole way home smelling your fingers because usually at that point a banging wasn't
You're like, damn, I had to finger in the wrong
banging
hole.
wasn't always the right option, and then you'd just be driving home sniffing your fingers, putting them under your friend's nose and shit. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Smell like your mom.
Yeah. And Dom's like, wrong hole. Now you try to get in that wrong hole, right?
Yeah.
Wrong hole.
Don't work.
Look, a plum.
Woohoo! Why is there a peanut on my
Stinky
pinky?
rotten plum.
Why is there a piece of corn on my pinky?
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh, look, a peanut stuck underneath my fingernail.
It's like a corn nut.
Hey, God, do you guys remember in high school? You couldn't. It was like if you got a girl to give you a blowjob,
Yeah.
it was a big deal.
It was.
You know,
You were all
now
excited.
it's like
Okay.
yeah, now like once you get older,
Now, like, you find the one that doesn't, you're like, you don't do that?
yeah, you don't do that. Shit, there's a guy in England that'll do it for $10,000.
Right.
Do you remember?
It's only a couple months of working.
Do you remember? Do you remember a girl? Don't come in my mouth, and you'd be like, you'd push her.
I'll tell you, don't worry.
You put I promise.
I got this.
You
don't
put
worry.
you push her
On the back of the head?
yeah, and then when she looks up with you with those doe eyes, you're like, "Oh, sorry, it was so good, I got carried away."
Exactly. But when you tighten down with when you pulled hard and back against it, they knew it was like the fucking the kill shot coming.
See it shooting out of their ears or something.
Damn. On their
Yeah,
eyes.
They're rotten. We're rotten. And but then you know what, dude? Once you got a lady and you're banging her regularly, I don't know. I must be weird. I don't like coming in a girl's mouth because I want to.
You don't like to be called Private Snowball?
No, because I want if it's just some skank, whatever. But if I'm involved with a girl and I plan on making out with her,
Hey, you don't want.
I don't want to.
You don't want her to kiss you back
Yeah,
afterwards.
because then it's like you got that awkward. Go brush your teeth.
Yeah, you got to think about how many days
Drink
afterwards.
all this mouthwash and then, hey, why don't you shotgun this fucking beer? But it's a 40.
Here's some rubbing alcohol. Gargle this shit.
It's just, and you know what every girl says? It's just you. Yeah, it's me.
It's you, yeah.
It's garbage.
Right, and if
got
I
rid
could
of
do
it.
that, I wouldn't need you.
Yeah.
I know where that came from.
It's garbage. I don't want that. It smells like shrimp.
I know where it's been. I don't want no part of it.
It smells like shrimp and bleach. I don't want it.
Oh.
Is that, my cum smells like a combination of shrimp and bleach. Is that weird?
Well then,
What'd you say, pudding?
it's gone. No, I didn't say pudding.
Pudding.
Tom's licking
Is that,
his lips.
is that an English term? Oh, God. Oh.
So
Also, I'd like to do a service announcement and get out there that February 16th, it's a Sunday evening in Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City, the good old US of A, that it will be the first stateside show for Trouble featuring Kyle Thomas on vocals.
yes. performing the new vocalist from Trouble, the Distortion Field.
Badass album.
Very good. It was. I rattled off what I thought was my top 10, and that was in there.
Oh, it's number one easily.
I don't know, because I'm gonna have to give the nod to Earth Rocker from Clutch, but the Trouble album is right there. It's in the top 3. Pain Savior made the cut too.
Yeah, that's a good album too.
Yeah, War Beast and Philip H. Anselmo.
Yep.
Amongst other things.
Yeah, and the Pit's got some Warbies too, man. Berserker in full effect, man.
Did you see that picture of the Berserker all pimped out, wearing a suit with his hair tied back, looking all fancy and wearing big boy clothes?
Go ahead, you say something to him. You tease him.
He looks dapper and dashing. He couldn't quite possibly break my ribs while he's dressed like that. He's a gentleman.
He could break your rib anytime he wanted.
True.
That poor woman, wherever she was, when he gave her a hug, or her boyfriend, and put him down, and he fell into her and shattered her leg.
Damn.
It's a man's man. You don't mess with the Berserker. Say, hey, you like that blue wall I just painted? He says, that wall's not blue, it's red. You go, that's what I meant, red.
Yeah. Chuck Norris defers to the Berserker.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love that red wall.
Yes.
Mr. Shelby.
It's fantastic, Mr. Shelby. So any other big... Good.
But a great guy.
Oh, yes.
Probably the most metal maniac I've ever met in my life. Excluding Dom's foot.
Thank you.
Yes. Dude, I'm on a slippery slope on the precipice.
You know what I want to do? I want to put Dom in purple spandex and give him a mohawk and dye it bleach blonde. And he could be like those, Mike, you remember in the WWF, Men on a Mission, Mabel, before he was that King
Mabel.
Yeah.
Viscera or whatever?
And he became with the meanies, didn't he?
I want to see Dom in Men on a Mission. I want to see him in purple spandex and that wasn't even blonde. It was like a yellow mohawk and a weird color to it.
He was the brother, wasn't he?
I want to set him up like that.
Dom's boobs are too big. They won't let him wear one of them unitards.
Yeah, kind of like falls out on one, the sides, the underarm titties,
the side titties.
Yeah,
sexy.
Just go no shirt, dude. Go Patrick Swayze, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Dude, that Chris Farley Chippendale thing is just the best.
Oh, it is. Dude, I'm a maniac. Well, I don't want to heed the progress of your show there, so I appreciate it.
Oh, you
taking the call and all.
You just helped us. Dom Ernest Beinard this week. We had one guest. Yeah. Now we got 2.
Here, we got to listen to this, though. Here, you haven't heard this in a while.
Hi, I'm one of the 37 pentagrams on Jeff Blackbird's arm. And when I'm not watching him whack his weenie, I'm listening to Maximum Threshold.
So
good stuff there.
What's your prediction for the fight tomorrow, Clubber?
Pain.
Who's winning tomorrow?
Well, I think that the Patriots are going to win, and it's going to be tough for Frisco to go up there and win in Seattle. So I'm going to go on record and say the Seahawks.
Wow.
Although I would like to see Phil Dawson move on and kick a snowy, icy field goal in New York, because he is the master of that.
Oh, I thought you were going to, when you said Phil Dawson, you had a little dramatic pause. I thought you were going to say naked. Because that's what I want to see, too. I thought we were on the same page.
Man after my own heart.
Yes. Wouldn't you? I'm a little upset they took that naked picture of Devon Best down before I could take a look at it. Oops, did I
Oh,
say
I
that
didn't
out
see
loud?
that.
Yeah, supposedly.
They kept saying he was trying to take people's coffee, and his pants kept falling down.
Yeah, like he completely went off the deep end.
Yeah. Well, which means that Oakland will have a new receiver next year.
Yes.
I heard they were keeping him, though.
They're not keeping him.
They said he got a 3-year contract on him.
Yeah, but they can
train for some draft picks.
They can
draft a whole new team.
There's what do you call them? There's conduct clauses. What do you think about Kellen Winslow getting caught jacking off?
I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was at Walmart, wasn't it?
No, you didn't hear that he got busted in a parking lot at Target, and he had like synthetic weed in the car with him.
He was jerking off and he had fake weed.
Well, what happened was they got him for the weed. Then then it came out that some lady called the cops, said some big light skinned black gentleman who looks of questionable sexual orientation.
It looks like
was jacking his meat in the truck, and then when the cops got there, they said
it smelled shrimp and
and bleach.
They said that he his pants were up, but there were 2 jars of Vaseline.
And he reeked like shrimp and bleach.
And there were fake weed bags. But it's like, dude, in this day and age, who jacks off with Vaseline? Did you know how hard that is to clean up? It's a mess.
People with money.
No, it's a mess, dude. You just use lotion or spit in your hand. Dude, Vaseline, because it's water resistant.
Tears work better.
Unicorn
tears.
Unicorn tears.
Gypsy tears.
Dude, when's the last time you jerked off with Vaseline?
What time is it?
9:45.
Oh, 9:04.
But really, lotion's easier to clean up. Vaseline, it's the water beads off of it and shit. It's hard to clean up. I stopped using Vaseline when I learned this when I was
in jail?
17, 15, 16, something like that. I am a master baiter. I would know these things. So there. So what else is happening? What's on your agenda tonight?
Another thing.
You're not going.
Not a thing.
No shit.
Relaxing and
relaxing and relaxing.
Getting my health in order.
Yeah. Well, I think I lost part of my colon today.
Oh, dude, you don't want that.
And by the way, don't use the bathroom at the Walmart on Vine Street for a couple days.
I try to stay out of there.
I haven't used that one
Some
yet.
Jewish guy bombed it.
Did some shit art in there?
I bombed it. No, it was like, word to your moms. I came to drop bombs. Yeah. Oh, here, since you're here, we got some new recordings for you. Ready?
New song.
Oh, wait. But wait, there's more. There's a concept
trilogy. Yeah. That's fucking nasty.
It hurted. That was like Schmiegel. It burns. It burns.
That's messy.
Oh, that was awful. So we're working on going to M3, and Shannon will be a special correspondent with me. So that's at the end of April. I would suggest if you have any fond thoughts of Shannon, you wish him a farewell before that. Somebody.
Will Shannon come on in the pit?
Oh fuck! All you got to do is invite him. You get it. Tell him you want him to come on and talk about Overkill. He loves Overkill.
You don't like Overkill?
No, he loves Overkill. Dude, his dog's name is Blitzen after Bobby Blitz Ellsworth. I know. I'm not shitting you. You wouldn't think because of everything else he listens to that he likes that. He loves Overkill.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Tell him you want him to come on and talk about Overkill. Or just tell him you want to come on. He'll come on.
Cool.
So
Very cool.
In the Pit Radio, coming in your face soon. Coming in your ears.
Ooh.
It's going to kick your ass.
That's more focused on music, correct? That's your mission statement.
Absolutely.
Less talk, more
it's
action.
all about the music.
Like, I mean, you're not going to do a whole lot of yakety yakking, right? Maybe an interview here and there.
That's right. It's going to be all about the music.
Much more concise and focused than Maximum Thunderbolt.
That's right.
Well, dude, it doesn't take much to be more precise than the MT brand.
Remember, we have high standards and high bar.
For what?
I don't
right,
know.
the bar's on the floor, though. You can step over that bar.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, you got to put some effort into it.
Right. Oh, did you just learn that word?
Yeah.
What
bar.
word?
I like it. Yeah.
So there you go, everybody. Make sure that you support a member of the family.
That's right.
Jeff and all his pentagrams.
Every one of them.
In the 37?
Soon to have more.
Hi, I'm one of the 37 pentagrams. I'm Jeff Blackbird's arm.
Yes. Is there anything you'd like to
there
say?
For and it's going to be 38, man, so we're going to have to update that.
Is there anything you'd like to say to David's Hello Kitty blanket?
No, but I'd like to urinate on it.
Oh, you wouldn't be the first
Maybe
one.
leave a little shiza on it.
He usually pays extra for that.
I'll give it. Dude, I'm a charitable guy.
Yes. I know things. I'm smart. So everybody, make sure that...
Did he bring a batch of laundry over?
No.
I wonder if he still fits in his clothes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Him and Al Jurgenstein.
Hi.
Dude, I can't even listen to Ministry without hearing that in my head nonstop and laughing.
I know.
Or, dude, I listen to War Beast and I just think of Scott saying all that shit.
So, he won't hear this shit. Okay. So, you gotta be a Viking fucking berserker if you survive Dave's breath for 10 minutes.
Yes, I'm used to rotten smells and decapitated cavities, and it was kind of like... But it's nothing I'm not familiar with, brother.
Yeah. That might be the best clip ever. Ever.
War Beast, according to Scott Shelbystein.
Hey, we're here with Steve Shellberg from War Beast.
Steve Gutenberg of War Beast.
Oh my god. Oh, that's...
What a dick.
Oh, and you got the book right in front of you. You know
Al Jorgenstein. Well, I did a review on the book. Oh, you read it all? I read like the first 3 pages. I got enough out of it where I could do a review.
I read the foreword.
I read the preface that they put half of the paragraph, half of the preface on the back cover.
I read the review on Amazon.
That's pretty good.
Like
the audio book.
Dom the Bobby Brown. Oh, it's a great book.
I like the pictures.
Oh, I read like the first 3 paragraphs.
I got to like page 17.
Dude, I read this book in an afternoon.
Well, yeah.
I didn't even pull my pants down.
I'm not a big book reader, as you could tell.
A big book. It's not a big book.
It's big enough for me.
You're big.
I know, but that's a lot of pages,
you're
man.
Big.
This Bobby Brown book, Dirty Rocker Boys, it has a lot of pages.
There's a lot of words in
263 pages. But the best part is the pictures. Oh, yes, today...
There was more in the book besides pictures?
No. Today is her daughter's birthday.
Whose birthday?
Bobby Brown's daughter. She's 22. Michael, you're supposed to hook up with her.
Why am I supposed to hook up with her?
That's what you when you're talking with her.
I was hooking up with Bobby Brown.
Oh, you want me to get the audio? Want me to play the tape?
I'm hooking up with Bobby Brown. I'm going to tell her to spread them legs and let me spray them eggs.
That's right.
That's right. Oh, so in the pit radio, everybody, coming soon. What's the ETA on that,
soon.
Jeff?
We're maybe 2 weeks out.
So we'll hear from you again in a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
And then once we clear up the contracts, maybe we can get Jeff or his pentagrams back. I don't know if we can afford both.
I've got an agent now too.
Uh-oh.
So we'll get the agent involved, and we'll see if we can't work something out.
Willing to double your salary.
Dude, now we have something to talk about.
And some incentives.
I'm sure that when the planets align, that the gang we will ride again.
Like warriors of metal.
You know, I swear to God, this is it's funny that you called, Jeff, because I was like, I was gonna text you today and say, dude, when you gonna call in or come in and talk about In the Pit Radio? Because it's all love, and we're all part of the same. We're still all family here, at least us three amigos. I mean, we may not be the original Three Stooges, but me and Jeff aren't no Curly Joe Besser.
Oh no, or Shemp.
That's right.
Don't hit me so hard,
dude. You can't be mean to Shemp though. Shemp held his own.
He did.
I mean, but you went through Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Who else did you go through? DL Gay?
Yep, and that was. I think that was all then you guys. That's it. I didn't go through that. We kept a steady lineup.
What Kevin just like
Kevin?
Once in a while?
Yeah, he just was popping in. He popped in once, I think, and we tried to make more of it, but
his mustache.
Yeah, it was
Kevin's humor was more dry and visual. Like, I mean, not
was more stupid.
No, it was like it wasn't slapstick visual, but like he's like sometimes when you talk to someone and you talk to him, you realize what they're saying is funny because of their expressions.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was like Carrot Top funny.
No, he wasn't like pulling out props and what have you. Yes. So there you go. In the Pit Radio coming soon. Big things.
Big shit. Yes. Thank you for thank you for the kind words, Michael.
This is for people who want their music without all the shenanigans.
Yeah.
As opposed to
without three jerk-offs interrupting it.
As opposed to mostly shenanigans with minimal music interrupting it.
With a 3-second music clip.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'll have to find a way to work the kids at Woodley High in somehow or another.
Dude, you got to. Make it your part of your theme music.
I was thinking about it, man.
Dude, you need to get somebody to redo the song. Metal.
I might have to have Marcy do it, man. He's a fan too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Like that, man. Marcy's a big fan of the kids, so that might be a common ground and a starting point.
Marcy, how do you say Marcy's last name?
Montazeri.
Marcy Montazeri from the Illegals, Philip H. Anselmo's band,
and his very own band, Heaviest Texas.
Yes.
Check them out too on Facebook.
And
Reverb Nation.
And wasn't he part of Superjoint or something like that? At
the very beginning, yes.
And this guy can fucking play.
Yes, he can.
He can play anything, man.
Yes.
Not just metal, man. If you're an appreciator, a connoisseur of guitar mastery, he's the dude to check out, man. Because You know, that's the thing. Like, a lot of good musicians get shit on because they're, oh, you play metal, so they must not be that good. But he can play it all, man. He does it all, and he's even got Latino music he's done, and so I mean, he does everything.
And this guy, he don't jerk around, man. He's fucking doing this shit on a fucking Fender Thunderbird. Fucking cool as fuck. Carving out his own fucking...
Nobody plays that thing, man.
Nobody.
No.
And dude, I'll tell you what, man. Great fucking dude. All them guys.
He's the best dude ever, man. A great guy.
Phil, Scott... Well, I'm getting the bands mixed up. I was getting to Warbeast. Phil, Steve, Blue, and Marzi, great guys. And Scott and them guys from Warbeast, great guys.
Bruce and Casey, yeah, absolutely, man. And they're all a big part of the Housecore family, too, man. So,
yes. Everybody, you know, like I said, show some love to these guys. If you can't discover your own music, go to places like, you know, we got our shows a little more entertaining, and it's definitely focused on music, but we don't play a lot of music. But check out In the Pit radio, because it's going to be mostly music, and it's going to focus on music, and it's not going to be all the bullshit that everybody is all up on. Like, it's not all the Revolver bands like that whatever radio or record company pays to have the whole magazine. This is going to be some shit that not necessarily, it's not all underground, but it's the real deal. It ain't all the shit that the corporations want you to hear, you know.
There's a lot of good metal out there, man, that has no a channel to be played on, no avenue to be played, and people are dying for it, man, and want to hear it. In the Pit's going to give it to them, man. I mean, I don't know. You're going to hear a lot of good stuff, man. A lot, like death, doom, everything, man. So if you like metal, man, odds are there's going to be something for you in the Pit.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, that's going to be a purely music-driven show with, would you say, maybe, I don't know how long your format's going to be, but would you say like maybe 1-2 interviews a week, tops?
Probably one interview a week, man. They'll be live. Some will be pre-records, but there'll be stuff going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, man. Once we get up and running and adding more stuff to the rotation, and you'll hear the old stuff. That's good too, man. I mean, where do you go and for you death metal heads out there, man? You're not hearing Inverosity and United by Hate and Deicide and Carcass and Suffocation and Pyrexia. You're not hearing all that stuff all over the place, man, and you're going to hear it in the Pit. You're going to hear it in the Pit. Doom, I mean, Jesus Christ, all the fucking doom metal bands, man. And the classic stuff, too, man. I mean, no, you're not going to hear fucking anything off the Metallica Load album. That you'll never hear that shit. And it's going to be good, man.
But that's all. But you're not opposed to playing old Metallica. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because old Metallica kicks ass. Still to this day, it kicks ass.
Yeah. Did you see when you asked what got you into metal? But you never said what got you into metal. Let's go around the horn here, Jeff. What got you into metal? What was the first album?
The first album that I listened to was Kiss Alive, and you can't even say it was on an album because I listened to it on an 8-track. My mother had it in the basement, so we listened to that, and I just looked at like the packaging. She had a couple other albums, you know, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not a fan. I just got them. I don't know how I came across them." And dude, you see like Gene Simmons and all, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I ended up asking for it on vinyl and just open the gatefold and see, you know, the live pictures and the lights, and it was crazy, man. And then I listened to Black Sabbath Paranoid, and I thought it was killer. And PJ actually got me watching wrestling when I was a kid, and I was like, I don't want to watch wrestling, man. It's kind of fucking stupid. And the Road Warriors came out Remember when they'd come out to Iron Man?
Yeah.
And they came out to Iron Man, and I was like, oh my God, that's Black Sabbath. And they had the spikes and the shoulder pads, and I was like, dude, that's metal, man. That's what it's about. And ever since, man.
Cool. So
been no looking back.
So it was Black Sabbath, because like when I saw your question, I didn't really think of like Kiss or Van Halen as metal. I was thinking metal. So like I threw out Slayer in the like cruising around with our friend Ron, and that's what got me into. But it was actually Slayer, Rain and Blood, Anthrax, and Metallica, like the Garage Days. Those were the 3 cassettes that first got me into listening to metal at that point. But
I had Ride the Lightning on cassette, remember it used to be the white cassettes? They weren't even clear. They were white, and they were like stamped with the band and the album name and the song titles on each side.
It's like generic.
Yeah. Like especially if you ordered them from the Columbia House.
Yeah.
Did you do the shit where you had the Columbia House sent to your neighbor's house, and you would just every day hawk for that package because you didn't want to pay for it? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh man! And then you'd have so many. You'd buy all those blank cassettes and get your friends to tape the shit for you, and then it turned into burning CDs, and now everybody's stealing music.
Yeah.
I'll date ourselves here, man. I remember listening to Z-Rock and taping Z-Rock, man. And I'm sure I still have those tapes someplace.
Dude, somewhere I have something that would tickle your fancy.
Uh-oh.
Courtesy of Chris Andrews from one of the greatest Cleveland bands ever, the Spud Monsters.
Spuds.
He sent me... Trouble did a live show in Z-Rock from Texas. They played it on the air. And it was the same set, pretty much, from the self-titled 90 album when they came through here a million times. And he sent it to me on CD. I got to find it and give you that. But
you have that on CD?
Yes. Somewhere.
Yes, I would need that. And speaking of Trouble, man, you guys got to get over and check out that Blackfinger, man. Doompaw's back, dude.
I need it. I need that one. I don't have it.
It's good stuff.
Yes. When is that? Is that ever coming out?
What's that?
Is that ever coming out?
January 31st it comes out on Church Within Records.
I can't wait. I've been saving money in my iTunes gift cards to buy that Blackfinger.
Yeah, January 31st it comes out. It comes out, and you can find out the information on that. You can think it's facebook.com/Blackfinger. Eric's got a page. You can look Eric Wagner up on there. And our buddy Merciful Mike Smith, you can go to his Facebook page, Merciful Mike Management and Productions, and there'll be all the info there too. And I don't know, I think it's Church Within Records or churchwithin.de. And you can find out some information there too. But I guarantee the Blackfinger page will have all the information up there for all you fans of Doompaw.
So, without getting into the monkey, Dom, you never said what album got you into metal.
The one that got me into it was in 1979. It was by a band called Legs Diamond, and their title record, Diamond is a Hard Rock, got me into it. And the reason I got turned on to it was me and my brother were taking guitar lessons, acoustic guitar lessons. We were I think I was 9 or whatever, and he was 7 or whatever. And so we'd walk with our acoustic guitars, and we'd have cigarettes inside our guitar, and we'd smoke on the way to get, to go to our guitar lessons.
That's why you're so short. It stunted your growth.
So Christmas time came around. We were doing our guitar lessons, and there my brother already quit, blah, blah, blah. And so they were passing out these records, and they gave me this John Denver record and had Blowing in the Wind on it. It's one of those songs that you learn on the guitar. I'm like, this is horrible stuff. I need something different. Then they showed me this record that they were just passing out, and it had his fist was like breaking through glass, and it was like a leather glove. I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. And the band called Legs Diamond, it just sounded good at the time. So I took that record home, and I listened to it over and over and over, and that turned me on to like Aerosmith and Ted Nugent and Kiss, because they were all those. The styles are all revolve around Legs Diamond's music, so it was real cool to branch off and learn music from that and Sabbath and all that other stuff. There, I shortened it up.
Nice. If you think about that now, like all that old shit that you still listen to today,
yeah,
that the younger kids coming up have no clue about, man.
Mm-hmm.
But think about how heavy, like frickin' Diamond Head and Sabbath. I mean, imagine how heavy Sabbath was when they first came out. When people first heard that, man, imagine that had to be like the heaviest fucking thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know, dude. Like, okay,
yeah, I think nobody wanted to listen to it because it was totally different.
I'm not saying this to bag on them because I texted Jeff what I say the other day. I'm 5 CDs in already today listening to Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer back then, I was like, fucking Slayer is like so fucking fast and heavy.
Oh yeah,
and now it's like the pop metal, like, you know,
the hardcore stuff.
I'm not even, you know, I'm not saying I like Black Veil Brides or anything, but even some of their music is faster than Slayer, you know, and it's like back then though you were like, Jesus Christ, this is even you're like Metallica, you're like, oh my god, that's so fucking heavy, that's so fast, you know. It's
and then when Vulgar Display of Power came out, I remember seeing them live, man. They played with Exodus and Suicidal, and they played a couple of songs from it before it came out, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to get this album. And I got that, and like, you got to remember, when death metal hit like in the late 80s, man, I was freaking all into that, man. And then when Pantera put Vulgar out, that was the hardest, heaviest fucking record I ever heard, non-death metal-wise. And I was just like, oh my god, it's obscene, it's so heavy, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, dude, people can say what, you can argue the merits, you can say what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fucking Pantera changed the fucking game. 'Cause
they saved metal.
But not only that, they also ruined it because they made it okay for bands like fucking Korn to bring Limp Bizkit and all the new metal, because they took the heaviness and they mixed it up a little bit,
mm-hmm.
and they're like, yeah, do your own things, which is great. But then you get one good band, like Korn's first couple albums were good, but then all the evilness that Korn spawned, you know,
fizzled, yeah.
So,
but you have to put that all back to the old school too. And if Anthrax wasn't Anthrax, there would be no fucking Korn. There would be no new metal at all.
That's true. That is true. That is absolutely true. Which Anthrax doesn't get the credit they deserve for that. You know, I got an idea.
Yeah.
I want to talk we need to talk about this off the air. This just came into my head, and this is a good one. I don't want any trademark infringement from the heathens out there. the 30,000 people listening live, and then the other 100,000 that are going to download this. So this is between us.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready to be fucking pockets full of money? Because this is a good one.
Let's do it. Let me hit pause on the recorder.
No, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. But yeah, it's amazing. Like what was so heavy then.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're like, oh yeah. Like, dude, back when Metallica first came out, did you ever think that like when you're warming up to like jam with your band that you would actually be like
playing some of those riffs?
Playing some of those riffs?
Yeah.
You know? Did anybody sitting like did anybody here think that they would be hanging out with Phil Anselmo?
No.
Or having your ribs crushed by a guy from War Beast, you know, or hanging out with fucking Trouble, fucking
in your practice spot,
you know, or just getting random calls from Oli for no reason. Did you ever think that would
for no apparent reason?
Yeah, I mean, you know, so getting back to the in the pit, that's going to be mostly music. It's not going to be hijinks and stupid debates and all that stuff. That's going to be straight music. And if you want to get turned on to some old friends that maybe have been gathering dust in your music collection and some new stuff, check it out. Because, you know, Jeff may be short in stature, but he is long in music knowledge, especially when you get to the heavier, more extreme stuff. You could do a quiz of me with me and make up death metal names. I wouldn't know half of them whether they were real or made up. And not to mention there's a lot of bands like I know like you're a huge Crowbar fan, dude. I keep telling you, dude, you got to turn me on to that. I think I've only heard
out that expensive funk system Dom put in is breaking up.
No, I'm just saying that your knowledge of music is quite extensive. You know,
I heard Crowbar, and I mean, if you want to really call a spade, like Kirk being in his lug and doing his thing and getting Crowbar, there'd be no sludge. A lot of the doom metal that's real heavy and complete wouldn't be here. They're a band that doesn't get enough. I mean, don't get people wrong. They're a huge band, but they're like the smallest huge band in the world, if that makes sense. You know, they don't get like a lot of love, man, from people that want to give them credit for like catapulting that genre of metal.
Well, it's kind of like Trouble. They took like the Black Sabbath thing and, you know, changed it a little bit and helped really propel the doom / stoner, you know, genre, but they're not very well known outside of musicians.
Right. But an awesome band, and it's like too. Like I remember getting Tales of Creation by Candlemass, and I'm going, oh my god, this is fucking killer, man. And that's another band. Like they're huge. Like if you're in the scene, man, you know about them. But I mean, not many people are like who. And like Celtic Frost, that's another one, man.
Yeah,
they're freaking. But dude, like Celtic Frost and Bathory and Venom, dude. The first time you heard Venom, how did you not shit your pants?
Dude, I actually, that was another album early on, like when I was first getting into metal, was black metal.
Oh yeah, I love Venom.
And I was like, man, that's so dark and scary. And now I listen to it, and it's like,
it's like
it's not
bubblegum.
I wouldn't say bubblegum,
yeah,
but it's not
like it used to be.
I mean, I'm talking like I was like 13 or something too. You know,
I remember listening to At War with Satan. You know, listening on the college station and CSB.
The epic that is At War with Satan.
Oh. Man, just hear the whole thing when it's played out, you know, in the dark, you know, in your bedroom with the lights off and everything, and just listening to that and just scaring yourself, just listening how the lyrics to that and just how evil that was back then.
Okay, so everybody kind of said what got them into metal. What was the first album that fucking changed? Like, what album could you look back on and say, this changed my life?
Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All?
Yeah.
What about you, Jeff? I know you mentioned Vulgar, but what album changed?
Dude, you know what, man? I was really in that, like, Exodus and that, man.
Yeah.
And, like, the early Slayer stuff is cool, but I don't know, the production on Show No Mercy and Haunting the Chapel,
yeah.
it kind of takes away from the good album, you know what I mean? I'd probably say, dude, like, Ride the Lightning or because I was in the Exodus, and dude, and then when I heard Ride the Lightning, dude, that kind of changed it, because I was like, dude, Metallica.
Yeah.
And like No, you know, like you got that one band you're drawn to, and you're like, man, whatever they're doing, whenever I drop whatever I'm doing, or Metallica, if somebody says something bad about Metallica, I'll fight them until I die.
Yeah, I remember getting my guitars and stuff, and I was playing, and everything we wanted to learn is putting bands together was all revolving around the Metallica sound. And you had to learn everything off the whole Kill 'Em All record. You had to know how to shred. You had to know that stuff, and
yeah,
you were really in that groove.
When I first started learning how to play the drums, I had to, like, what I learned on was Zeppelin albums, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar, Sex Magic, and Justice for All.
You know what
nice
inspired
mix.
me, besides Cliff Burton's mop flopping around, the thing that I learned on, and that was Speak English or Die, that album.
Nice.
Because they were so fun and they were so heavy and thrashy, dude. You couldn't help but get in. I'm like, dude, I need a guitar, man. Yesterday, I need a guitar.
The album that did it for me, I don't know if this would necessarily count as metal, but I would say
Eddie Murphy?
Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah, that's
for me. And if that was,
I never got into that fucking band, man.
That album, you can discount everything else, all the bullshit.
But it's sleaze rock, yeah, for sure.
But the thing was, it wasn't hair metal, even though they had that look.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's songs about heroin on there. There's songs about, you know, porn and cocaine, fucking, and overdoses, and fucking
Brownstone,
alcohol, everything. I mean, and it's
covered all the food bases.
That album still holds up today. Just on that alone, that is probably, like, I can think that album was so monumental to me.
Yeah, a lot of good memories that I associate with that.
You know what's crazy too? Like when you talk metal, like the stuff that got me into Iron Maiden aren't even like the albums that I really like from Iron Maiden. It's just some fucking doucher that I was friends with liked Iron Maiden. And I think he only liked them because like the tapestries looked cool and shit.
Yeah, Eddie.
But like, you know, just fucking. It's just like, it's like amazing because I remember the first Iron Maiden albums I got, and I'm like, I can only listen to like a song or two off them. I'm like, I need to hear Peace of Mind, and Number of the Beast, and shit.
Yeah, but are you a fan of the Dianos era?
I have to say, I don't have heard enough to form an opinion. And see, like, I'm more like you said, SOD. I love MOD. I've only, you know, I've heard some, I've listened to SOD, but like, I love MOD. I was really surprised when Billy Milano called in. I was expecting this angry, hostile man, and he was so pleasant. He really was. He was downright pleasant. I was disappointed.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
He is. He's a big teddy bear.
But I love, like,
unless you try to take his microphone at the Ritz in New York City, then they'll bash you over the head with it repeatedly until you bleed profusely.
Yeah. And MOD, and you know what? People might not like the whole drama and all the bullshit, and a certain member of the band who's known to be not just a shrewd businessman, but
Scott Ian. Brother,
I wasn't going to say anybody's name.
Oh no, you didn't.
That's why I said.
I know you didn't, but I did.
But you knew, how did you know? How'd you know I was talking about Anthrax? Though,
because I know
you were right. Though
I know.
But I was going to say, aside from all that bullshit and whatever,
yeah,
Anthrax, like you said before with the new metal, Anthrax is so overlooked because of the huge success Metallica had. Like, you know, they always do the big four.
Yeah.
And it was Anthrax, Slayer, Megadeth, and Metallica. Now, what order would you put them in?
I don't know. How can you have four? How can Testament not be in there?
Well, I'm just
talking.
Overkill
not be in
how could Overkill not be in it? How could fucking Death Angel not be in that? How could I'm not the hugest fan, but how could Exodus not be in that?
I guess they're going for like record sales or shit like that. Back then.
I said Exodus.
Yeah, I would throw.
Absolutely.
I'm not a huge fan, but I know they're important. I dig them, but okay, so to me, I would say, aside from production values, Slayer has consistently put out, every album they've put out has been consistently top notch. You cannot say the same for Metallica.
When do you throw Motorhead in the mix?
You cannot. Motorhead's not thrash though.
Oh, I know.
You cannot say the same about Megadeth. You can make an argument that every Anthrax album has been rock solid.
Yeah.
You can't, whether, some people will argue that John Bush, Joey Belladonna, John Deet, or whatever the fucking guy's name was, Donald, whatever. John Deet was the drummer for a minute. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I was talking to Deet a little earlier.
Dan Nelson.
That's the guy, the singer I'm talking about. But how could you can't, he never did anything. Almost every single Anthrax album has been...
Oh, Neil Turbin, you were thinking?
Very good.
I love Neil. Neil's awesome.
Would you say that?
Definitely.
You can't say that every Metallica album.
Oh, no.
Every Metallica album was awesome up until the Black Album.
No, yeah.
Those first ones.
Overkill's never put anything bad out.
And you know what? I'm like a situational Overkill fan. I like some albums a lot. Like that last one, The Age of Electric or The Electric Age, is phenomenal. That's their best album. But then, I like a couple of the other albums. But then, other than that, it's just like 3 or 4 songs off each album.
Yeah, those are ones.
You gotta, if you weren't there from the beginning, to go back, I don't know, man. If you tell a kid now, getting them go check out Taking Over, man. They might not be into it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, that they would be they did do the thing with who would be the next 4, and it was Testament, Exodus, Pantera made the cut, even though they debated if they were truly thrashed. Who did I say? Exodus, Testament,
Death Angel.
No, Death Angel was just that would have been the 5th band. Death Angel's a very underrated band.
Oh yeah.
But
they are.
I'm trying to think who the 4th one was. Let's see. Exodus, Pantera, Overkill, and Testament. Those were the next big 4. They actually debated it with Lars Ulrich. But Metallica's definitely not thrash anymore, but they were. But I see I would put Megadeth would be the bottom rung of the big 4 to me. They wouldn't be the second band. Metallica.
Yes, for quality.
Yeah, I would put Slayer at the top.
Mm-hmm. You know what you're going to get off each record.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a little variation.
The only questionable release Slayer's put out is Diabolus in Musica, and the album isn't shit completely. There's just some different things going on that record.
See, and I'm one of the few people that actually like Paul Bostoff better than Dave Lombardo.
But you have to clarify why, because Paul hits way harder.
And Paul is
Dave's a finesse guy, a technique drummer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Dave's more style, where Bostoff is more of a machine, which is funny because I normally like the guy that has more style.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Dave is very, he's got that style and he's amazing.
Yeah.
But Bostoff is one of those guys that's just insanely technical, he just I couldn't imagine that early Slayer stuff with Bostoff instead of
Lombardo.
But I liked that album, Diabolos and Musica or whatever. What's your favorite Slayer album?
South of Heaven.
What about you, Jeff?
Dude, I'm probably gonna. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be. God Hates Us All anymore. That album's badass, man. But other than that, I mean, dude, Rain and Blood is awesome, but I would say I would have to agree with Smasher, man. South of Heaven. And people got a lot of shit, dude. Like, when, Tom, you remember when that album came out, people were like, oh my God, Slayer fucking sold out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That album's awesome.
I'm gonna blow your guys' mind right here. You guys probably know what I'm gonna say.
What are you gonna say? Live Undead?
Seasons in the Abyss.
That's a good album too, but see, it's hard to.
If not,
as
Seasons,
a whole, I love that album, man.
Seasons in the Abyss. Then, what's the album with after that? Oh God, what's the name? The one with
Divine Intervention.
Yes, the one that's got 213 on it, right?
Yeah, and dude, see, that's the thing, because people were wigging that Lombardo left, and that opening track, Killing Fields, the opening track that starts with a little drum solo, and you're like, holy shit, man, they're going to be fine.
Yeah, see, like, and then after those two, South of Heaven, Rain and Blood, like, dude, if those early albums had the crispness,
good production,
they would be like the greatest albums ever. Or if they were.
Oh yeah, because like Face the Slayer and Die by the Sword and Fight Till Death.
Oh yeah, love Die by the Sword.
You know,
yep, Chemical Warfare. They're all just killer stuff. That the production's so bad that it takes away from it.
Even South of Heaven, even though it's produced better, like when you listen to it compared to like albums from now, it's the volume so much lower. Okay, so what's your favorite Anthrax album?
Mine is Fistful of Metal.
Which
okay,
first one.
Joey or John era?
It doesn't all of it.
Mine was Neil.
All of it. Any Anthrax album.
State of Euphoria.
Nice. I'm gonna go because it's start to finish perfect. Stomp 442.
You know, the probably the PC answer would be Among the Living.
It's a great
but
album.
I don't see, dude. I was that kid at the bus stop, dude. I'd hit a big ghetto blaster and I'd be jamming I'm the Man, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
so
see, like Dom, like I'm not into like the super old Anthrax. Like I like Among the Living.
Yeah, I like that stuff too.
And State of Euphoria. Every time I fucking buy a State of Euphoria CD, somebody borrows it and I never get it back, and I can never remember who I get it from. And that was such a good album. And like those John Bush albums are great. Stomp 442, We've Come for You All. What was the other
We've Come for You All was the Phoenix, because I mean, call it spade a spade. Sound of White Noise, they totally
I didn't like
had
that.
to change their sound to bring Bush into the band. And Armored Saint was good, man, but I mean, Anthrax was straight up thrash. That record, I mean, it's metal, but it's more of a hard rock album, like a gritty hard rock. And they kind of evolved, and Stomp 442 or We've Come for You All was like the Phoenix, man, for them, because they were back and they had Bush. And John Bush, dude, his voice is so powerful too. It's a freaking instrument on its own.
He is a great vocalist. Has a great voice. Like, see, like I wasn't into Sound of White Noise, and it wasn't because they changed singers, but like Stomp 442 brought me back into Anthrax. And what were the albums with Bush? There was We've Come for You All.
Well, wait, let's go in order. Sound of White Noise, Stomp 442. Volume 8.
Volume 8, yeah, The Threat Is Real. That's a good album, too. And
then, that is. I hated it when it came out, and I love it now.
And
then We've Come for You All.
Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going with the big four. What's your favorite Metallica album? You said Kill 'Em All.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeff?
Master of Puppets.
I would have to go Master of Puppets with And Justice for All coming in second. Okay, so then
second would probably be Ride the Lightning.
And
yeah, I'd agree.
See, for me, Ride the Lightning is my least favorite out of all those original Metallica albums.
Wow.
And
really?
And I really like it, but I would have to go Master of Puppets, what I say, Injustice for All, the first one, Ride the Lightning. Am I missing one?
No.
Although for when I first started listening to metal, Garage Days was my favorite. It really was. I loved it. It was so awesome.
595 EP?
Yeah, 598.
Oh,
okay,
awesome.
so what's your this one? We're probably all going to be close on this one. Favorite Megadeth album?
Favorite what album?
Megadeth.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Let me look through them.
If you got to, I mean,
if you got to look through them, you don't know.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna
probably Peace Sells, dude.
Yeah, that's
a great album. Like those first, like that's better. Like Killing Is My Business and Peace Sells.
Yeah, Peace Sells
suffered the same business that the first few Slayer albums did. The production was rotten,
yeah.
And because there's some good stuff on there, but even Dave said no matter what he did, he was always in Metallica's shadow. And they
and a lot of that he did intentionally too. So
yeah, like he.
I mean, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Okay, so let's go.
Die by the sword.
Yeah, let's go with Let's just expand the field. What's your favorite Pantera album?
Vulgar.
Yeah, me too.
I'm tossed up between. It's a three-way tie between Vulgar, Cowboys, and Far Beyond Driven.
Far Beyond.
Yeah. And you know what's funny, dude?
Far Beyond Driven wasn't a letdown album at all.
Like, I did not like when Trendkill first came out. I couldn't stand it, and now I dig it. Like, I didn't like it to the point where I actually traded it in.
What'd you trade it for?
Like $3.
A marble.
A marble that I put in my anus. But it like now it's like I dig it. You know, like if you go to the Phil Anselmo era Pantera, which is what everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everything is really fucking good. I mean, even when they people can say they slapped together Reinventing the Steel. That's a good fucking album because it takes the old Pantera from Cowboys from Hell to Trendkill and blends it all together. It has a little bit of everything for the fans. Like I talked to Rex.
I don't know if there's ever been a tighter band.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Even
he'd have to be tight to be in that band. Just that's its style.
Like
they were a machine though, dude.
They were a tour nonstop tour. It is amazing that I know Vinny got or not Vinny, I'm sorry. I know Dime got shot. It was a horrible tragedy. I am surprised that one of them guys didn't drop dead from their own vices at the time. And some people don't look at alcohol as that bad, but when you're out on the road drinking every day and you're not home, you're even being on the road sober is not the most conducive environment towards a healthy lifestyle. So you add into that the drinking and the drugs. I mean, and let's be honest, almost every band was doing drugs. I mean, fuck, even Stryper was doing drugs, Not all of them, but there were a couple guys in Stryper doing drugs. So way back in the day or whatever. But all that drinking, I mean, think about it. How many everybody has drank too much like the night before and felt like they were dying the next day. Imagine doing that nonstop.
Every single day.
But I was surprised. I know also, Phil had his well documented OD and technically he died and all that. But it's amazing that when you think about it, that not just Pantera, because those guys were constantly on the fucking road. It's amazing that more people from not just from our like the music we listen to, all music, because there's fucking there's like fucking boy band pop fucking tarts that fucking some of them guys are fucking drug addicts. Fucking Leif Garrett, is a documented fucking drug user with a history of, drug problems, So it's not just metal, it's not just, R&B, it's not rap, it's everything.
The Wiggles, they ever have any problems?
I don't know.
Tons.
Yeah. They cause problems. But, and then to just churn out, the music and the tours. And, yeah, like you said, that band was always tight. I mean, even Phil will say he wasn't always at the top of his game, with his drug problem with the back and everything, And he even says, I should have went off tour and got my back fixed, but I didn't want to. And then when he did, there was the rift because he was getting his back fixed, but then he went and did Down and went on the road, And they looked at that as a slap in the face.
But in all honesty, and I think any true fan will say it, Pantera needed to take a break, man. They didn't need to put another album out, and that it was too much Pantera that could ever be said. And now we'll never have it again.
Yeah, it sucks, and I don't want a reunion tour with Zakk Wylde.
I don't think it would be a reunion as much as it would be a tribute.
Yeah, what I would like, this is what I would like, which would be fucking fantastic. Would never happen. The Pantera.
Mm-hmm.
They do a few strings of dates, maybe some big festivals. Yeah, I'm giving away gold here for free. You get hot shot guitar players.
Oh, to fill in those
to
nights?
do a few songs like fucking Marzi,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think who can pull it off. Like guys that can play it, guys that are willing to play Dimebag, not be Zakk Wylde playing Dimebag.
Mark Tremonti.
Somebody who's going to do.
Shut up, you douche.
Well, I gotta say something.
He's a good guitar player.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I was gonna say I hate Creed more than anybody.
Oh, I hate them too.
But I'll give you that. Like to find guys that will come up and do like one or two songs and fucking rip it, And
well, let's call a spade. A lot of these guys kind of reached on to Dime and kind of got in the spotlight through Dime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a lot of guys. You hear a lot of Dimebag in a lot of these guys. There's no lie about that.
Well, not only that, man, but like fucking. I mean, I won't even pussyfoot around it. Like Zakk Wylde, man. Like you don't hear nothing. Like they're doing shit, and then all of a sudden, man, Dime's my brother. We're best friends. We're this. We're that. And he's a good guitar player. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he did shit with Ozzy, and got discovered and went and did that whole thing. But when things start kind of going downhill, you kind of latch on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you're kind of brought right up to that level. So I think a lot of that is that, and I think that you have to get somebody that isn't. And this is probably wrong, and it sound harsh. That isn't a star fucker.
You also need somebody who will not make it about them. Somebody who'll get up there, plug in, and play Dimebag like Dimebag.
And I already know who you're thinking.
Well, I'm thinking of a multitude of people. I think,
dude, Mark, I told him when we were at the House of Blues, and I'll say it again. Marzi.
Yep, I would say, like, I know it would never happen. Marzi, like, after seeing Marzi play live, Marzi could do it. But not. There's a lot
effortlessly
of there's a lot of guys that can pull off a lot of what Dime does now because they spent hours and hours and hours and hours doing it. They can get it close enough for a live show. Marzi could do it dead on, and Marzi would do it like Dime. It wouldn't be the Marzi show. It would be a tribute. There's other guys,
and that's what it should be.
Like if you
can't call it a reunion, man. And you can also check in with In the Pit Radio and hear what Rex Brown says about it.
Yeah, and like you get
Foley pop.
Dude, like I would think that the Duke would do a good job, but I don't think that would happen. But get guys like that would that don't have the ego to make it about themselves. Do an all-star huge thing with different guitar players, like how Slash had his album when he had different singers on every song.
Yeah,
it was a good idea. It was a great idea, you know. But do a little bit, a little taste, because there is no. I was gonna say if there was some unreleased Pantera music, but there isn't, because Phil said basically that song "Piss" was the last Pantera song, right? Didn't he say that?
Right.
Or Rex said that or something. But there's not it's not like Tupac where there's all these new albums coming out. So, you know, something to commemorate, you know, some kind of package, everything remastered in one package, you know, whatever. Fucking do.
I'm sure something like that will happen, and it's a shame to say it, but Vinny needs to get his head out of his ass, and he's gone through a terrible thing. I can only imagine the pain that the man goes through every day after seeing what he saw, man. But I mean,
I don't know how he gets
on stage. If he takes his head out of his ass and realize that pointing the finger at somebody that got you to the mountaintop is wrong, because it's not the case.
Here's
I mean, because call it a spade. Say what you want. I mean, if Dime were here, by now there'd be another Pantera record. They'd be touring, man, and we wouldn't even be having this discussion.
You know, here's what they need to do. Here's some more gold. You get a few guys like Marzi and maybe one or two other cats, play a few songs, and then you put the works in. You do. Here it is, right here. Oh God, I shouldn't say this.
They're all meeting up together. They don't know it.
No. Here it is. Here it is. Fucking, because Pantera was always the band for the fucking fans. That is Pantera. They didn't just say that shit. They lived it. They there wasn't Pantera without Pantera interacting with their fans and loving their fans and being part of the fans. Here it is, right here. You want a tribute to Dime? That's what you want. I do not want to see a full Pantera reunion with some chump playing guitar. And no disrespect if it was Marzi or Les Paul or the greatest Steve fucking Vai or whoever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying disrespect when I say some chump. I'm saying someone other than Dime. Here's what you do. You have a huge festival.
Mm-hmm.
And then
unannounce it.
Pantera fucking headliner. They play some songs with Marzi. They play a couple songs with Zach because he wants to do it so bad. Whatever.
Tony McAlpine.
Maybe why not?
Yeah.
If he's willing to make it sound like
put a wig on.
No, they don't have to look like him. Fuck. No, but here's the kicker. There's a contest.
Mm-hmm.
The winners get to play a song with Pantera. They each winner. They submit videos. They pick the winners. The band picks who they think is doing the song perfect, and a winner gets the winners get to do the songs. Obviously they got to rehearse with them.
Yeah.
But imagine that. Imagine Marzi coming and ripping out 4 or 5 songs at the beginning of the set. Zach Wilde doing a song. Tony, like you said, Tony McAlpine doing a song.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. With his 8-string guitar.
Katane.
Then you have a bunch of the winners. I wouldn't even say winners. The best of the best doing Dime. And fuck, dude, fucking famous guys could submit to do this. Anybody, but some diehard fucking Pantera fans. Whoever's the best of the best, they get to get up there and perform a song with fucking Pantera, and then it ends with whoever finishing up, Marzi, Zach, whoever they want, Eddie Van Halen, whoever they want, they finish, and that's it. No more fucking Pantera. They got back together. They did a tribute to fucking Dime. It's done and over right there. Your Honor, I rest my case.
But then it'd be... Something like that may be mothballed for a little bit, but they'd have to rehash it back out.
No, they don't. You fucking...
They will. It's a money thing.
You can't... You know what? No matter what anybody says...
Yeah.
Dude, like, I saw this video the other day for Alice in Chains. It was a great fucking song. There's another guy. Jerry Cantrell could come up and do a song. It was a great song. It sounded great. It sounded like Alice in Chains.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Lane Staley. That album wasn't bad. I can't get into it. It's not Lane Staley.
I know you feel it.
Alice in Chains, those two albums were fucking phenomenal. You can't put other stuff out with some other guy. You can't have Pantera without Dimebag. And I'm a huge Pantera fan. I would love to see a tribute where it involves Phil Anselmo, Rex Brown, Vince Paul, the Brick Wall. But I don't want to see a tour. I don't want to see that. Maybe you do an annual Dimebag memorial, and that's how you do it. But you don't do a tour. I mean, am I going to go? Would I go see it? Fuck yeah, I would go see it if they came on tour. But
I agree.
Because you know what? Like, you know, when we were talking about what brought you into metal and all that shit. Like, I was introduced to Metallica. I was introduced to Anthrax, introduced to Slayer. Pantera was like my first metal band. Like, that was my shit right there. Because, you know, obviously I didn't discover them. Not fucking the Christopher Columbus of Pantera or anything.
Gene Simmons.
But I saw them, heard them, and I was into them. I wasn't like, hey, somebody was... I mean, most of the time someone's like, check this out. It's usually someone who's either a little older than you or someone who's already into something and you think they're the coolest person. So you gravitate towards what they have. Pantera kind of like... We all kind of discovered Pantera together, you know?
When Pantera, when Vulgar was out and all that, and everybody was into it, at that point I was thinking, I can't get into this because I think this is more of, you know, it's a commercial thing. It's like a band selling out or whatever. So I couldn't get into hype. For years.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, Pantera. One thing you can say about Pantera is, like, if I never heard the whole sellout thing, but this is what I think about that. All right, Pantera had pretty decent success with Cowboys from Hell, especially considering it was considered like a thrash album or whatever at the time. They had good success with that. What did they do with Vulgar Display of Power? They got heavier. They got faster. What'd they do? That blew up. That was huge, right? What'd they do after Vulgar Display of Power? They got heavier, faster with Far Beyond Driven. It was successful. What'd they do with Great Southern Trendkill? They got fucking heavier. Or not, maybe not heavier, faster. They progressively, if you want to say someone sold out, how you're not selling out when you're fucking getting more extreme.
Yeah.
If anything, you could say, oh, well, Reinventing the Steel, they tried to cash in because they tried to go back. But they didn't sell out. I would never say they sold out. Maybe by making a video for This Love, you might be saying, oh, well, they gave into the corporate, you know, by putting a slower. But even that song, you know, it's a heavy song.
Oh, it is, yeah.
You know, and so I don't know how you can say someone sold out when they're getting heavier.
Yeah, that was just a vibe that I had. It was also like when Nirvana came out and they started blowing up, and I was like, I fought that too. I didn't want to listen to that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, for whatever reasons, but I knew that was something I didn't want to get to, and I put it off all the way to the very end. You know, a list of just listening to them, then listening to them, thinking, "Oh, this stuff ain't that bad," and then I thought about it. Yeah, it is, but the whole Pantera thing is just I never I don't know. I don't think I really ever. I mean, I did get a connection with it, but not like everybody else did at the beginning of it. I didn't follow it then.
Well, you also said you didn't like the high-pitched squealing guitar. And
yeah,
stuff.
At that point, I wasn't into it.
At that point, you were into cocks in your mouth and stuff.
No.
You know, like, Pantera was like one band that like seemed to unite most metalheads. You know? There wasn't a whole lot of bands that like everybody liked. And that was one of them, I think, for most people. But that I would love to see a tribute with the 3 remaining members. I'm not gonna include Terry Glaze as a remaining member of Pantera or remaining alive member. But I don't know how Vinny does it, like how he even can get on stage or play his drums after watching. I don't befriend him for starting a new band, but from all accounts. Even from people who are close to him, say that he kind of had this attitude before Pantera even broke up. I mean, okay, if the trauma of your brother turned you into that, I guess I can understand it more. But what do I know?
What do you want to hear from Pantera?
Cat Scratch Fever.
I should have that.
No.
There.
What's your favorite Pantera song?
Probably listening to the whole thing and not just of it being really heavy. It had to be Cowboys from Hell, because I just loved the guitar parts to it. It's something where I can picture myself when I was younger, just sitting back, like I just listened to music, and that was something where I was able to, I guess you could say, I don't know the term I'm looking for. Where you find that it's not so much a connection, but appreciation. That's what it is. Appreciation for what they're doing, and you get an understanding of what they're doing at that point.
What about you, Jeff?
He's been gone.
Has he?
Yeah.
Is that why he's been quiet?
Yeah. Because I looked over, I was like, yeah, he was quiet there for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's weird. I would have to go. That's why I let you pick first, because I would either have to go with like Walk, fucking Hostile.
That's when I wanted when you just feel anger,
or even like what's that first song off of Far Beyond Driven? I can't remember.
Strength.
Yeah, that's a great Strength. Is it
Strength Beyond Strength?
Yeah. So back to I didn't even realize we lost Jeff. So what in the pit radio, you won't be getting these big, long, great debates. You're just going to be getting maybe 1, maybe 2 interviews a week, and a lot of fucking music. That's going to be a straight up fucking music show.
Nice.
So the maximum threshold is going to be still doing what we do, and that's going to be a more focused music show. So make sure that you check it out. We'll keep you guys in the loop of when it's ready.
We'll blow it up all over the websites and everything.
Because I thought this was the best year for Maximum Threshold, and I think Jeff had a huge part of.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Bringing us some really big guests. We did some really cool things. I don't know. At one point, I know you were never like the hugest Pantera fan, but at one point, Ron, Jeff, and I were all like, "Dude, we're hanging out with Philip and Selma."
I know you guys were really into that.
I mean, and dude,
I thought it was really cool.
Even when even like hanging out with Rex Brown, like I'm talking to Rex fucking Brown from Pantera. It's so everybody make sure you check that out, because there's, like, you guys always tell us, play more music. Well, that's going to be pretty much straight up music. And I'm gonna work with Jeff. I want to do like a music show, but it won't be like like heavy metal like that. You know? Like there's certain limits to what I listen to. You know, like some people will be like, not really, you listen to this, and that. But there's some things like I just don't get into. And I'm not judging it, but like, you know, and there's a lot of stuff I listen to that like, you know, Jeff don't listen to like what they call the hair metal. You know, I know you listen to some of it, not a whole lot.
Yeah, about a good 80% of the hair metal I get into.
You know, and you know that's the beauty of it. It's different. Everybody has a difference, and so, but you know, we'll make sure that we try to steer everybody towards that because you know there's 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week. And there's room for a lot of stuff. And he's going to have all this music streaming all the time. And it's going to be really fucking kick-ass. You know, it probably won't have technical difficulties like we have here at Maximum Threshold.
Oh, being live? It's normal to be breakdown.
No, he's going to do like a live show too. But
I'm saying it's normal for your shit to break down when you're live.
And we're also we're working on Jeff will be back in the fold sooner or later. He's just getting this all up and running and wants to make sure everything's smooth operating. It's not like, you know, someone left this team for another team. We're all still family, whether we all three of us are here together or not. So make sure that you support him in the Pit Radio.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fucking kick-ass because I know a lot of you guys are really into the hard and heavy shit, and you're not going to be disappointed.
That's right.
That's right. I know you listen to like a lot of that stuff too.
I don't listen to death metal stuff. Anything that's
no, but it's not going to just be death.
Oh yeah,
dude,
I know,
fucking. You know, and I know you're not like a huge into like the doom and stoner stuff. Like
you guys turned me into it, though.
You know, like, you know, I'm actually like because that Trouble show's the first one in the U.S. with Kyle. I'm gonna see if I can talk Jeff into going up there. That'd be fucking pretty badass.
Beeve. What's up? What's up with this? We should have him. Hello?
Oh my God! You've been drinking,
up, motherfuckers.
You've been drinking wine coolers.
It's a country wine.
California coolers, strawberry.
Damn, some country quench or some Boone's Farm.
Yo, Dom, man, how come you took down the old chat room, nigga?
Which one? No, we had the old one. It's up, but then I put that new one up there. Then you complain to take that down, nigga.
Not me, man. No, man. No one fucking can get on this new one, the old one anymore. You got to put that second one back, dude.
Everybody complains about whatever we put up. I can't make it. I even tried a video chat room there for a while, and you guys complain on that one. And
who's complaining? What are you fucking dude? You're weak, bro. You're weak, nigga.
I keep my stuff running. Michael's in the chat room right now.
Mike,
I'm looking at
Mike Strong.
What you want?
Yo, Mike Strong, brother. I got a fucking shout out here, bro. On Fuse. You watch Fuse TV?
I used to.
Dude,
my mama got a
put
job.
it on, bro. Insane Clown Posse Theater, bro.
Oh fuck! I'm all over that shit. I just listened to the Great Malenko yesterday.
I saw them in concert a couple years ago.
Are you a juggalo, Dom?
No, but I went there, checked it out, and I was like, man, these guys are fucking crazy.
I'm not a juggalo, but I do enjoy some Faygo once in a while.
They went crazy.
I went to see him like outdoors, and it was awful. Rap does not translate well to a live audience, or not a live audience. It's the live setting. So wait, let's talk brass tacks because I'm leaving in a minute because it's 11.
Shit. Dude, so what's up with the fucking M3?
Are you going? Are you going?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
So I just got to look for your
man, you
frosted
gonna set us
tips?
up or what? You gonna set up Mike Strong as backstage?
Michael's going. He's getting hooked up, no matter what.
I'm going.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm fucking.
Oh, yeah, but what about backstage, bro?
Oh, we'll have all that, man. You know how we roll at festivals.
Dude, listen. Tesla, Night Ranger, Striper.
Yeah.
Here, I'll bring it up for you.
What's the red?
Jakey Lee, fucking red velvet cake, like you're saying.
I'm all over that, dude. Are you kidding? And Friday night kicks and Extreme? Hell yeah. Dude, all they need is like, I'm hoping Spread Eagle and Vane jump on. I'm there, dude.
Are you going to have that thing on your head, Mike Strong, and sunglasses on?
I might. Dude, I might fucking grow my hair for this shit. Or wear a wig.
Hurry up, dude.
I'm gonna wear a Bret Michaels style wig.
No Striper? Is Striper playing?
I just said Striper.
Oh, damn.
He's gonna wear a Striper wig. What are you talking about, Dom? You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you were killing me with that British bloke before, bro.
Oh, I know. Oh, let's see. Who else did I miss? Oh, LA Guns, Jack Russell's Great White, Keel autograph. Femme Fatale.
Yeah, you know what? With M3, bro, Mike Strong, in all seriousness, bro, when you see, like, these bands, you'll see Keel and, like, whatever, autograph. Like, you won't realize it, but one of those bands will blow you away. You won't even fucking know it, bro.
Oh,
John Corabi.
That's who I forgot about. Fucking Corabi.
Autograph.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm a huge Corabi
Sebastian Bach.
Dude, I'll be out of my...
No, fuck that, dude.
Dude, does he still got... Yeah, he does. He still can sing.
Sebastian Bach, he sucks, dude.
As long as he just does Skid Row songs.
Does he play almost all Skid Row?
He's the one off my new album.
It's called The
Doing that all night.
Gone. Vile.
Look at my arms.
Yeah. What's this one called? Youth Gone Wild.
Oh, shit.
Dude, they don't...
Is Morning Lagging on the bill, kid?
It's fucking, dude, who do you think's headline Sunday?
That's right.
It'll be like any other gig we play. There'll be nobody there.
You want us to sell it out? That was a certain stage, I'll go to the next stage.
Yeah, they're cleaning up the fucking place, exactly. The papers.
We're really good, man.
Dude, you gotta get fucking a better phone system, Dom. You sound like you're fucking sucking dicks and shit for 10 grand.
He is. But it's more like 10 cents.
Shit. All right, man. We'll talk more, man. I know you guys got to bounce off, man.
Yep.
It was good bringing up Phil Anselmo's back, brother. I'm tired with it, bro. All right. We'll talk again later.
Later.
And there you have it. Okay. On that note, we're going to make it our way.
That's right. Don't forget, we'll have more details for In the Pit Radio. We'll have more details for the upcoming festivals that's
right.
We're going to attend. We might even have some giveaways for M3.
Mm-hmm. Rocklahoma, maybe.
And maybe even Rock on the Range.
That's right.
But we will have details for some of these festivals. Even without giveaways or any affiliation, we're going to go into depth on who's playing where.
Mm-hmm.
And what you get your most value for your money. Because,
That's
you know,
right.
one of the sad truths is a lot of these bands can't necessarily go, even more so than the bands. Think about yourself. You can't afford to go to every concert.
I know.
So this is a great way to see a lot of music that you love.
Mm-hmm.
And support the bands you love. And they're giving back. Yeah, the sets are a little shorter, but you get to see you get to see a lot of what you want to see. Like, dude, I'm excited for M3 because fucking Tesla.
Oh, yeah. The Queensryche.
And fucking Night Ranger.
Slaughter.
Night Ranger killed it last month. I can't wait to see
They
him.
should have been playing for 45 years. They should be able to
You've been eating for 40... Well, you're killing it,
46 years. Doing pretty good. I'm holding up.
You are looking svelte.
Thank you. It's very stoic.
Stoic. You're looking svelte and quiet.
Thank you.
Stoic.
I saw that word today, and I was like, I got to use it.
Do you even know what that means?
No, I don't.
It's kind of quiet and
very
stately.
I'm very stoic. Thank you.
It's quiet and judgmental.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody, fuck off.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
like to thank y'all for tuning in to the Maximum Threshold Radio Show. Maximum Threshold Radio Show comes at you live every Saturday night from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not only here on MaximumThreshold.net, but also on all of its other lovely affiliates. So however you get a chance to check out Maximum Threshold, we'd greatly appreciate you listening to the show and the program. Don't forget, you can also catch us also on iTunes. You can catch us also on our website for downloading at MaximumThreshold.net. There's many different ways you can catch the Maximum Threshold Radio Show for downloading. You can also Google Maximum Threshold, and you'll come to all kind of different other avenues to download this show. So anyway, you can get the show and you can listen to it. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, you can catch us on iTunes. Just do a search for Maximum Threshold and you will find us. Thank you again for tuning into the Maximum Threshold Radio Show, the only station to make your ears bleed in a good way.